Okay, so last time your group had, we'll say finally, arrived at one of their destinations as around. Actually, I think you decided this before you even set off that you would have a little rest at Deregannar before eventually going to the manor, possibly to stock up on supplies or sell any gained loot along your travels, which you've gained quite a bit of, though have been unloading every so often, either at the smaller settlement of Kellener or passing by traders. You had helped plenty of people along the way, as well as found several, you could say, random events along the roads, combining some people's backstories with Osa's mercenary band, a magic bauble on the street that you disabled, a gambler's clearing where you lost and gained money, and ending off with fighting a goblin automaton by the name of Gobbler Pumpkimon. You finally made your way into the city, or at least to the outskirts of Deregannar, when last time you were able to get up to the city gates and talk to one of the... I don't know, do you even talk to the people at the gates, or do you even go inside?
We got in line and then waited our turn, and then I believe we were just about to get to the gates when we ended this.
Okay, so you're currently in line, waiting to be seen by a guard?
We did talk to a guard. They told us where to stay, and they told us a little bit of information about some other stuff too.
Yeah, we already were in line and we were just about to enter.
Alright, so you would know that you need to go, well, you don't need to. He advised that you go to the Howling Hoots Tavern, as that was the most likely place you'd be able to find adventurers, as well as rumours and information to do with said adventurers. I don't think anything else really stood out from last session, aside from those. That was pretty much it. So we shall begin as you enter into the city of Deregannar. Does the party head straight to the Howling Hoots Tavern, or do they want to diverge anywhere? It is currently 4 PM, and some places may be shut if you want to do so.
Might be a good idea to do some shopping now if you want to.
I just said they'd be shut.
Never mind. I thought he said they were shutting.
They'll be shut or shutting. So if you wanted to go there, they'd probably be shut.
I guess we just head straight to the Howling Hoots then.
Yeah, we could go to the Hoots and figure out where to go, like, next day. First or something, I don't know.
Alright, so with a not exactly energetic party decision, you head off in the direction of the Howling Hoots. As your group makes your way towards the centre of town, there's distinct hustle and bustle to the city streets, even later into the evening. Guards line at the street corners, keeping a watchful eye on the populace, though it does not seem to be a harsh oversight. When compared to other settlements, the populace of Deregannar seems closer to that of a tourist spot, with varying outfits and clothing styles being noticed amongst the people. Why must you PM me these questions whilst I'm speaking? Okay, your group will finally arrive at the tavern with a lot of finalies happening on. As you come across a sight of a deceitfully auspicious statue adorning the top of the doorframe of an owl perched on a pumpkin, seemingly a hotspot for Hallows Day. a distinctly orange mist emanates from the carved face of the pumpkin, at which point you can either use Detect Magic and Spellcraft or Knowledge Arcana to identify the mist. Untrained.
Untrained? Awesome.
Yes. Untrained, it's my time to shine.
Yes.
This is where you get crits and knowledges.
That's why he's the learner's doing now, because he's wasted 20s already. He wants us to do the same.
What? No.
Yes. Arcana.
Yeah, Arcana. Not bad, everyone got above 10 except for Alessia. She has the actual ranks in it. And I think, yep, all of you will be able to easily identify that the mist is a basic illusion spell with no harmful effects. With the mist, a sharp smell of pumpkin and spices fills the air. And it's at your own behest if you want to step inside.
I'm sure my stomach is starting to growl.
Let's do it, Gabo.
Stepping through the mist makes the party feel slightly hungry and thirsty. Peering into the tavern proper, this is increased ever more so. Inside the tavern, the party sees a plethora of talented-looking adventurers, from grisly fighters to dainty casters, each sat within groups of between 2 to 6. At which point, noticing the adventurers, everyone can make an intelligence check. At a quick glance, looking over the adventurers here, you're unsure if any of them were at the Arcbreak Hall, though since it was around 3 weeks ago, the memory's a bit fuzzy, as you have been drinking since then, as well as having several nights where you've been accosted by monsters. The insides of the tavern are highly decorated and aesthetically foreign. Darkwood tables adorned with red cloth, chairs with feathered engravings, dartboards with knives set deep in the cork, and stairs going both up and down. The whole tavern is lit with tall chandeliers dangling from the 20-foot tall ceiling, red lights flickering on the candles, giving off an arcane feel. At which point you can either use Detect Magic or Knowledge Arcana untrained.
Unless they were used to Detect Magic.
As you use Detect Magic, you see as some of the patrons give you a quick glance, though a lot of them are used to this kind of thing and they don't really pay you much mind. At which point you can roll Spellcraft.
There's the crate.
There's the 20, lovely. Okay, so Remilar is just very fascinated by the lights and he's wondering how they are so red, whereas everyone else can identify them as just light spells, again with no harmful effects. Manning the far counter are a pair of Vanu Vanu with a rare dark plumage covering their bodies, with deep red eyes that pierce the party as you meet their gaze. At which point you can all make perception checks.
God damn it!
No, the natural 20s!
There they are.
On the
Oh,
cohort.
God.
It's okay, I got higher than that and I didn't roll a natural 20.
Okay. So everyone will see this except for Alessia and Remilar, though Fenrir can just relay this to Alessia. You guys are able to scan over the drinks on offer. Aside from the normal ales, wines, and cocktails, there is a side partition dedicated to types of blood. Hume seemingly running lower than the rest, and Moogle blood having an almost overstock. And that's it for the description.
Is that legal?
Are you asking?
Knowledge
The
local?
Yeah, knowledge local, something like that.
As you ask the ceiling shimmers slightly, and dust starts to fall. At which point you can roll knowledge local. You get an image of your god up on high with a devilish grin and dice in hand. He turns to you and says, possibly. Whereas to Alessia, as you ask a chair, the chair has writing on it. Please ask again later. However, Remula will let you both know, since he's been reading up on where you're going, it's not... Well, I'm not going to say it's just not. It is illegal unless you have a permit, as they are... They can contain several diseases because it's blood, as well as it's being not very sanitary, and some people would possibly count it as cannibalism. It would depend on if this guy has a permit and who is selling it to.
Well, that's off-putting.
It's fine. It's the worst that can happen.
Ask Dr. Pepper. You all stare at the bar as all the other adventurers stare at you. There's a weird staring competition going on as you just stand in the middle of the tavern.
Are there any open tables?
There will be open tables, yes.
Any big enough for our somewhat large group to go sit around?
Is Fenrir sitting outside?
Does he have to sit outside?
Is Fenrir sitting outside? You never asked. I'm asking if he's outside or if he's came in with you.
He'll sit outside.
Alright. Yes, you'll be able to find a table that suits your party.
I will make my way over towards a table that will seat our party.
You make your way over to one of the tables as described earlier. Getting closer, you get a faint smell of previous alcohol. It's possible the cloth on the table hasn't been cleaned.
Nice.
Well, good table, Joseph. Kupo.
It was open.
You best bring someone over here to get it cleaned, Kupo.
Joseph just starts wiping at his spot with his cloak. And then when he's finished, he just...
That's nasty.
Gross.
You're a Moogle, not a sassy black chick, fuck.
That's one thing to call him, sure.
I mean, it's better than be outside weeping for the past few days. Don't really see the issue.
We were probably covered in got some blood and shit, so.
Speak for yourself,
It's
Kupo.
just beer.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ask if we can get a room and go for a wash. And redo my ink when I'm away.
You're reading your ink.
Redoing my hair dye.
Oh, your die. Alright. Approaching the counter, we'll have the smaller Vanu greet you. Welcome to the Howling Hoots! at which point the whole tavern raises their mugs and cheers. Your faces and bodies are new to my eyes. You looking for bed and board, or just a drink and gossip?
Both. But that was very weird.
What's weird?
That everybody said hoots in a very weird tone of voice.
As you say hoots, they all say hoots.
Are they doing it in a cheery way, or is it just like it sounds like very down and?
No, they're cheering.
Oh right.
But there are several races here, so there are Bangars and Lamia, so
Okay. Right.
not everyone's gonna have a smooth voice.
I'll whisper hoots.
You whisper hoots to yourself, and then you hear an echo. You're an idiot!
Just making sure. Yeah, so want a room, want a bed, want a shower, or a bath, whichever you got.
We don't have showers, but we do have baths. It's $5 room unless you're wanting a double room, then it's 8.
Yeah, I'll take a double room.
Oh, we'll make sure not to bother your rest.
It's just cheaper. Alright, now look over to the party and say, I'm off for a bath. See ya.
I'll be up there soon, Kupo.
Is anybody paying undue attention to us?
Well, some people are giving you a bit more of a longer stare, but that's possibly just because your party are sitting at a table with nothing to drink or eat.
I will go up to the counter and I will order us some food.
Yeah, I'll get a meal as well.
And I'll also pay for a room.
I'll get some food.
I'll get a double room I'll get a double room if anybody wants to stay with me.
Sure, I'll take you up on that.
It's going to be a single large bed.
It says me a gill.
Alright.
Ho ho ho!
We probably snuggled closer while we were, investigating the death sector
Yeah.
or whatever. So
Yeah, and you all have your own pavilion tent that you will stay inside of.
yeah,
We're not strangers to close quarters when necessary.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. If you're all getting double rooms at the same price, 8 gil double room, a single room for 5, and meals are included, so you don't need to pay extra for those.
How many meals for the double room?
It'd be 2.
Cool. Okay.
Because a double room assumes you're having someone else in the bed with you.
I was making sure.
Is no one going to inquire at the counter about the previous adventurers? Because that's one of the things you asked the guard about.
I will, Kupo.
Everyone looks at Alessia with confusion as she just looks to the sky and speaks to the ceiling.
And as everyone looks, she'll hop off her seat and head over to the counter. Hi there, Kupo.
The very large, at least to you, Vanu appears over the counter down towards you. Well, hello there, Murgle. What are you wanting?
Hang on a minute, let me hop up. Leslie will just fly up on top of the counter. I want to see if I can ask you a question, Kupo.
Well, you can ask the question if you sit on the stool and not stand on the counter. I've already claimed this.
Leslie will take one step back and sit on the stool. Is that better,
That's
Kupo?
better.
Yes, much.
I was wondering if you've had any previous adventures come through here, Kupo, and have mentioned Deregannar Manor.
Well, I'm glad you put something attached to that, because, well, the tavern's full of adventurers.
Aye, Kupo, I'm sure. It sounds popular.
Especially if you're of the killing kind. The manor, you say? Many a group from here attempted such a place, though most return with fewer numbers or not at all.
At which point, he then pushes a clean, empty mug towards the Moogle.
If you're wanting to know more, I'm sure the price of 2 pitchers will remind me.
Sure. What's the price of 2 pitchers?
There is a cocktail list to your side you could read.
I'll open it up and have a look in.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
You can click on the image to make it larger. And if anyone can't read that text for any other reason, I've put it underneath it in just normal text as well.
That's 40 gil.
Aye, Kupo, I can see.
I'm glad you can see. It's going to be very bad if you don't have sight during an adventure.
Let's see, we'll put in 40 gil, and then we'll also put in an extra 10, just for like the kindness of the person.
As the gill clinks into the mug, the Vanu Vanu will clear his throat as he continues.
From what we've gathered, the place is full of monsters, from both this plane and otherwise. Demons, devils, and abominations plague the place. Some of the survivors even claimed the manor itself was alive and attacked them. Though I'm unsure if that's true or not. You'll want to bring plenty of curatives, especially against poison, disease, and sap.
At which point you can roll a perception check.
Okay.
Just her.
Well, she's the only one that can counter. Alright, at which point, Alessia, you'll notice that the smaller Vanu Vanu is giving a signal to the mug with his eyes.
I see you caught something in your eye there. Something the matter?
The smaller Vanu Vanu just kind of turns away.
Can I roll a sense motive on that?
Sure. At your best guess, the signal was to give more gil.
Okay, Kupo. Let's put 100 gil into the cup.
100 more or 100 in total?
100 more.
So there's now 150 in there.
Yes.
The mug is pretty much overflowing with gil coins at this point, some of them hitting onto the counter and spinning around. The taller Vanavana will continue speaking.
There were some mentions of ghosts, too. So, either blessed weapons or magical wares will aid you there. Some resistance to earth and acid would do you well, too.
Well, thank you for all this information, Kupo. You've been a great help. We plan to head out there the first thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning, you say. You're not looking for any other type of work here, then. You probably wanted to be spending all your money on them, even getting for that matter.
What you mean? Are you saying you've got some work, Kupo?
Yeah, I hear things there and there. If you've got the time.
Sure, Kupo. As long as you got a drink for me to have as well.
He then pulls the mug under the table.
Yeah, don't want you to be drinking the coins.
He then brings out a smaller mug of ale for you.
Why, thank you, Kupo. Please, go on. I'll listen.
Well, there's a local group of necromancers looking for some adventurers to take down two Tadavessis. I can give you their address if you're wanting.
Yes, please, Kupo.
The Varnavani will then start to write on a piece of paper and hand it off to you.
It'll be hard to miss. They're in one of those large building complexes.
Why, thank you, Kupo. Yeah, do you know if they have a specific time frame on this, or do you think I should ask them ourselves?
I'd say sooner the better. There's plenty of adventures around here. Job might get snatched up before you come back. And like I say, you're gonna be wanting plenty of supplies for the manor.
Aye, Kupo. You're alright. Okay, I'll take this back to my party then, Kupo.
I hope you have a nice stay.
Will do. And then Alessio would just down the rest of the ale.
There's not a lot of it. He gave you a small racist mug.
It's fine by me. And she'll hop down from the table and go and find the party. Probably in their rooms.
Joseph's eating at the table.
Yeah. I think Osa was also eating downstairs.
Okay, she'll head back over to the table then. Probably just be like, hey guys, I got some information for you. But probably best we wait for Remy as well.
Think he mentioned a bath?
He did mention a bath. Oh wait, I got a key to the room. Let me go and say hi. Leslie will just go knocking on the door. Remular!
Oh, I
But I got information for you, Kupo.
having a bath.
That's never stopped you before.
Busy.
Oh, you're busy. Okay, I'll come back in a little while. She'll just say to the rest of the party that he's busy. We'll wait for him here.
I mean, yeah, if he's in a bath, we're pretty busy, right?
Lesia just raises her fur eyebrows and just be like, yep, he's busy, alright.
Well, I do
Okay.
hope you return soon. I also have my own things I wish to discuss with the party, says the Award.
Oh-ho. More information.
Yeah, a different type of information.
Oh. Okay then.
And if the group doesn't want to discuss anything else, they can continue eating by the time Vermillar returns back downstairs. Newly clean, but now newly dirtied with his dye.
Well, now that everyone's back, I got some information. And she'll start just spewing out all the information she was just received.
Slow down.
But, I'm excited, Kupo. There's another job as well.
Breathe.
Okay.
We hear you. It's hard to understand when you go that fast.
Okay, Kupo.
Thank you.
She casts slow on her.
Does slow affect vocal patterns?
We'll say yeah.
Okay.
I'll just drink the slow drink from the cocktail list.
Yeah.
So, Leowild, what did you want to talk about, Kupo?
Well, it's nothing to do with any more information or rumors for this quest. Though, after traveling with you fine fellows for over 3 weeks, I've kind of come to the conclusion the things that you come across and the deeds you do are a few steps above what I'm capable of following. And so I think it best I depart from this group.
You only almost died once.
Almost died once, it's fine.
And I think that's enough for me for a lifetime. Most people don't come back for that kind of thing.
Well, I'm sad to see you go, Kupo, but if it's what you think's best, then I can't really argue.
It is what I feel I must do, and if I were to stay among your company, I'm doubtful my sanity will stay intact.
I appreciate your help, Kupo. I mean, if it weren't for you, we probably wouldn't have even made it here.
That can be debated, though I accept the compliment.
So, where are you gonna go from here, Kupo?
I may hitch a ride in one of the caravans, or see if another adventuring group is heading back Nifel way.
By the sounds of it, the manor has caused a few lives lost, so there are a few pies with holes in them right now.
Oh, I'm very good at filling holes.
But then. Well, thank you, Kupo. Do you need any guild to be on your way? Have you got any on you?
I have some amongst our travels. As well as what you gifted to me to remove this sluggishness I feel after death.
Yeah, it's not fun.
After using what you gave me, I should have enough to either group up with another party or offer my services for a caravan.
Alright then, Kupo. I wish you luck. Hope you find a party not as dangerous as we are.
That is the hope. I shall try and steer clear of the ones aiming for the manor as well.
Probably a good idea.
At which point, Leopold will say his goodbyes.
That was short-lived, Kupo. But his death's better than him dying.
Hi, Kupo. Do you have anyone else in mind that might be able to help us out?
Never been here before, Kupo.
No harm in asking around.
I'll look around and see if there's anyone on their own, but in the tavern.
Give me perception. Give me it all. Make it a 20.
Can I use my skill on perception?
Your class skill makes it a 20.
Yeah, it's worded really weird, so like it works differently on myself compared to others.
What does it say for yourself?
Let me just get it.
Would you like some help, Remy?
Take 20 as a full round on a single thing, or can normally be done in a full round. That's just the same. Really.
Well, it's only for things that you can actually take 20 in, and I'm pretty sure you can take 20 for perception, it just takes longer. Yeah, sure, I'll let you use that for perception.
Alright, 30.
Dead on 20. Oh, 30.
Yeah, 30, dead on.
as you look over the tavern, it's hard to find anyone amongst themselves. If there are any people coming in or out as a solo person, they quickly join up with other people, either people they already know or getting to know as they form larger groups. So there is one you can make out, their armor shining a bit too much for this tavern. A Moogle at one of the far corners in very shiny full plate and a shield sat beside the table itself, almost the same height as such, much taller than the Moogle itself, seemingly nursing a large mug of beer.
Male or female?
Male.
Time for Remy to explore. I'll walk close, I'll go over and say, hey there, come on. It's a big shield you got there.
Of course she's a big shield. I need a big shield to protect myself, Kupo.
You little drunk there, Kupo?
You'd be drunk too if you lost 7 to a fucking house, Kupo.
You lost 7, Kupo? How big was your pie?
Well, if you could... 8 Kupo.
Damn. Well, do you want to try again with a different party, Kupo?
Try again? You, You've, Who are you, Kupo?
Name's Remy, Kupo. My party's sitting over there, and I'll point to the direction, even though I probably can't see them, because he's very drunk.
You got 2 Burmesians with you. And they look mighty... Are they twins, Kupo?
No?
They have the same shimmering axe, Kupo.
No, they just both use axes, Kupo.
They must be twins, Kupo.
I mean, one can take a bit more damage than the other, and the other can dish out a lot more than the other.
Sure. We could have that house and have a go. Depends on what's in your party, Kupo.
We got me, Gambler. I just screwed them over, basically.
You screw the enemies? Isn't that what a bard does, Kupo?
Annoyingly, our bard just kind of left. He said it was too dangerous for his liking. He didn't want to die.
I don't disagree with him, Kupo.
Is Joseph a thief or... Wait.
Yeah, he's a thief.
Joseph is our thief, I guess.
It's weird, like, you're not actually a thief, that's just the name of the class.
I don't
You have
think
a
I've
very-
actually stolen anything at all yet, so.
You have a stealthy guy over there.
Stealthy
Go
guy,
on.
perfection.
Striker.
The less armoured of the Burmesian. Is it Burmesian? I can't remember. Pretty sure that's what they are.
Osa is a Burmesian.
Yeah.
Egfota is a Rogadine.
Oh. The skinnier of the Burmesians, as you would say, is the barbarian of our group.
What do you-
Barbarians, I think.
What do you mean, skinnier? They look the same. Exactly the same. They're also wearing the same clothing, Kupo.
The are called. Anyway, we have a. It's not. You're not a straight beastmaster. I can't remember what class you actually are.
I'm a summoner, Kupo!
Not you.
Basically, yeah,
We lost.
Kupo.
What about the big strong woman with the axe? Osa. What's your class again?
We lost her.
Oh. I'll just say beastmaster even though it's not.
When do we lose G?
When did we lose G?
Is she
I
not
heard
in
that-
Oh, she's gone off Discord.
You never did a
Yeah.
disconnecting sound.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Oh, because you're streaming, Jack, and I have the stuff open, so it counts me as streaming. So we don't get the notification noises.
Got you.
Maybe her brother took away her computer.
We have a berserker. That's the one, Cooper.
What about the other mission, Kupo?
Pretty sure she's a knight. All I know, she's very tanky. And then we have
You
to
talking
figure
about-
out.
Getting it?
You're not getting what? No, he knows there's a rogue team,
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought that's what you meant.
but he's
Right.
seeing double of Osa.
There's only one, Cooper. I think your vision's a bit blurred.
That could be the case, Kupo.
Anyway, the other Moogle over there, Cooper, she is a summoner. She has a Femi outside waiting for us.
A summoner, you say, Kupo?
That's right. And the Rogadine is our knight.
The Moogle looks over to the table to behind him.
Hey, Terry, you got one of those, the spells that make you sober, Kupo.
At which point, a Viera casts a spell on the Moogle you're talking to, and he sits up straight, and his mouth is definitely less sloppery than it was before.
Well, let's go talk to your party then, Kupo. Especially this seminar, Kupo.
Calm down, Cooper. But yeah, let's go. Magic's a wonderful thing.
That it is, especially when friends owe you favors, Kupo.
What did you do for her to get you a favor?
Oh, I defended her against 3 odd goblins, but the other guys were killing some hobs. You know, the normal stuff, Kupo.
Yeah.
The Moogle takes the tower shield from the table. Attaching it to his back, he follows Remilard to the group's table, his armor clanking as he does so, as it is very, very heavy.
How are you able to carry all that, Cooper?
He then flexes his bicep.
Oh, just bench press some Rogadines, Kupo.
Definitely outlast a lot more than I would ever think of.
Well, you're a gambler, Kupo. All you gotta do is throw dice and cards, Kupo.
Making our way downtown. Let's see, this is my new friend. Sorry, what's your name?
The name's Barmac, Kupo.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Kupo.
That it is, and might I say, Bahamut has definitely divined me today to grace me with your beauty, Kupo.
Oh, well, it's nice to know some people around here have got some taste, Kupo.
Now the question is, the Lassie found him attractive.
There you go. There's his flirtation roll. This is not a business transaction though, so he doesn't get that plus.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
I don't know. Is Alessia that kind of girl?
No.
Well, that sounds like she'll do it all for a bit of money. Just charging us and we kept her alive.
Yeah, she's spending several days crafting.
Totally not doing something for you.
Hey,
Oh, well, hi there.
Welcome back.
You seem to have fell asleep. You drank quite a few drinks.
what can I say? The meat's good. Did I miss much?
Well, you missed your twin. She disappeared somewhere, Kupo.
Wait, I have a twin?
He was just drunk, Cooper. Magic makes him nice.
Oh, I never get drink. I'm too strong for that kind of thing, Kupo.
He then kind of like gives a look towards Alessia, trying to big himself and boast himself.
Alessia will kind of just look over and just be like, well, the fact that you said you don't get drink because you're too strong kind of gave it away, Kupo. I think you meant drunk.
That's what I said, Kupo.
Sure you did.
Also leans towards Joseph like, who is this guy?
Barmag, Holy Knight Extraordinaire, and the protector of anyone who doesn't like to get hit, Kupo.
Alessia will look over to Ramiel and be like, so, what is this guy bringing to us, Kupo?
I don't even know. A lot of armor by the looks of it.
A large shield, Kupo.
Alessia will look
What's-
over to Egg 13 and be like, I mean, we got a bigger one here, Kupo.
Barmag looks at Egg Fota.
She doesn't seem as protected as I am, though, Kupo. I also have magic, Kupo.
I got some magic as well, Kupo.
But can your magic do this?
He then brings out his sword that shines holy light.
I can
Wait.
strike down any ghost or undead, Kupo.
There's a lot of ghosts and undead in the manor, isn't there?
That's the information I gave earlier, Kupo.
Well,
Well, Barmag, was it? I would show you some of my magic, but it could probably take out a building or two if we're not careful, Kupo.
Oh, I'm well aware of what a summoner can do. Though you can just summon up some creatures to fight, Kupo.
Aye, Kupo, I can. You seem to have done your research about me, Kupo.
You're very, like... You're not exactly a one-off class.
Well,
Summoners
I'm
are
back.
very common. I know quite a few that are followers of Bahamut, Kupo.
Hi, Kupo. I know him. But, I decided to go with Fenrir.
Ah, I see one of those types, Kupo. So where's the avatar, Kupo?
He's sitting outside, Kupo.
You let an avatar of celestial being outside, Kupo?
Hi, Kupo. He's quite happy out there.
Well, they kind of have to be happy with anything you tell them to do, Kupo.
Exactly.
What'd you name the fella, Kupo?
Name? I just named him Fenrir, Kupo.
Give me perception.
Everyone?
Well, everyone can, yeah, if they wanted to. Osa smells the words.
I mean, if he's been drinking, he's worse from the
Yeah,
smell.
maybe. Alright, unless you won't hear this, but the other two will. You'll hear him say under his breath, at least she looks hot.
Huh.
I think we're about to lose G again.
Why?
I just saw a leaf roll 20.
Yeah.
Did she?
I'm just reloading my roll 20.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm in Discord still.
What are you guys
He's still here.
giggling about there, Kupo?
Nothing. So,
Don't
when
worry.
are you guys heading out to the Manor, Kupo? kinda flushed out of money after the last extortion there, Kupo.
Well, we're gonna probably deal with a side job first, Kupo. Get a bit more money before we head in there.
Ah, lovely. Some funds to, well, fund the expedition, Kupo.
So, do you want to go speak to these necromancers, Kupo?
Hi, Kupo. Let's go.
Sure. Do we want to wait until the morning? It's kind of late in the day to be going knocking on people's doors.
You're very tiny, Kupo. There you go.
Good things come in small packages, Kupo.
Sure they do, Kupo.
I would feel like any other Moogle would just agree with that because they're a short race.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So is everyone just heading off to the Necromancer's address?
Yeah.
I guess.
What time is it now? It's probably like 5 at least.
Yeah.
Alright, if you guys want to go.
Come on, Granddad. It's not bedtime yet, Kupo.
Places will be shutting low. And the address for the Necromancers is a shopping area.
No, better be quick then, Kupo.
Leaving the Howling Hoots Tavern, you make your way as you follow the directions given by the Vanu, at which point you'll head over towards the southeastern part of Erina, towards the more trader-focused portion of the city. The address leads you to a large building complex with a sign attached to the brick exterior reading Ground, Manny's Mounts, First, Weapons Hold, Second, Wonders, Third, General Store, Fourth, Necro's Crypt Store, Fifth, Alchemical Secrets, and Sixth, Wands and Scrolls.
Are any of them currently open?
The sign doesn't exactly say. It's a large building complex, so you'll be able to move between one or the others. And there'll be a staircase leading upwards.
I see. There's no schedules outside at all?
They have normal shopping hours from 8 till 6.
Okay.
The party stare at the outside as Remillar goes to have a nap in the streets.
I mean, I guess we just head over to the Necro's Crypt store, Kupo.
That's on the 4th floor.
Let's go then.
I would
They
like
say
to.
they're closing soon.
Yeah, let's go head on up.
Taking the stairs to the 4th floor, your group will arrive at a musky room filled with skulls, bones, bowls of mysterious powders, and vials that waft the smell of lavender. The walls are draped in brown pelts, some have cuts across them, others fully skinned of the fur. 2 large windows at the far ends let in light from the outside, though is tinted to a reddish hue due to the paint of the windows. Aside from the party, there are other customers frequenting the shop, though most seem to be browsing. Towards the right of the room is a counter where two pale Humes are standing, tending customers as they approach.
Hi there, Kupo.
Why, hello there. How might we assist you?
We've just come from the Howling Hoots. We heard that there's a job that you've requested.
Wonderful. I knew that tavern would procure us some strong of will and body adventurers. Yes, we require the slaying of 2 avians. Would you perhaps be available right now?
I am pretty sure we're available right now, Kupo.
Kind of depends on payment, though. What kind of payment would you be looking at giving us for accomplishing the job?
Well, for killing both the Totavestis, you'll be rewarded 11,600 gil.
And how far away are these creatures?
They are around 2 hours to the east via Chocobo.
I'm sure we can help you out with this, Kupo. Do you have any information on these avians, Kupo? That might help us.
And do we know anything about these creatures?
You may roll knowledges. The knowledge for these is Knowledge Arcana. Trained. I was about to say that's very low, but you rolled a 2, so of course it is.
Not only that, it's actually lower than that. Take out 5. We no longer have the bard.
Wah, wah. Yeah, you have no idea where they are.
What about these fine creatures? What can they tell us about them?
The Totavestis carry plenty of diseases within them, and are great when used as ingredients to cause said disease.
Yeah?
Immunize and
Oh yeah, give me more information.
I like how you just shout "yeah" as I say "cause disease." To cause said disease, immunize, and even cure diseases.
Can I have that down in writing, Kupo?
Why would you need it as writing?
So I can remember, Kupo.
You don't have to. You don't write things down to remember. You remember them in your brain.
Okay, Kupo. Well, I guess we'll head on out then and go and finish these guys for you.
Well, if you were to give us 30 minutes, we can set up our carts. We, of course, can't just leave the carcass out there, especially if it were to corrupt the nearby environment.
Well, of course, Kupo. We'll wait for you just outside.
Aside from staying outside, you also give them the correct gate to go outside of. I take it you're all just going to wait for the necromancers.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like we're going immediately.
Alright. So, after waiting half an hour, the necromancers will accompany you with chocobos pulling two larger than normal carts. Inside the carts, you see several tops and bags. At your best guess, as well as smelling them, they contain several vials and implements to handle the corpses. And you make your way towards the east for about 2 hours of travel via your own chocobos. And I can't remember if your group summoned... No. Yeah, you summoned some chocobos to pull your carriage. Or do you have both of them already?
I have the summon spell.
Okay. So you take your carriage as well, because everyone... Well, some people just sit in the carriage and in luxury. Moving to the area where the Tartavesis are located, alongside the necromancers and their carts, your group can roll perception. Oh, was it Joseph who said yeah, not Jack? Because it sounded like Jack.
Oh no, it
It
was
was-
Joseph.
Okay. Well, all I heard was a very, well, not really high pitched, but just a higher pitched yeah, and it sounded like Jack when he's shouting.
I was trying to be heard, but not by you guys. I accidentally, it's sort of become ingrained to push the button when I want to talk. But I accidentally just pushed the button when I was replying to my wife, so I apologize.
Quick update, please.
We've taken the quest. We're going to the quest. It's 2 hours to the east. We've just waited 30 minutes for them to prepare their cart. We've got to kill them, and then the corpses will be put onto their cart, and we'll get paid. We rolled a knowledge
Thank
roll
you.
about them, but we know nothing about them because the roll was too low.
God, just looking at Barmaid's bloody skills, like -12 to a lot of things.
It's because of his
Minus
armor.
8, yeah, wow.
Hey, Xotha's the same.
Okay.
Could I... How long does it take to learn a spell? Oh no, the shop's closed, are they?
Well, you just left, so yeah.
It'll be out. I was going to say, I gotta get one spell.
So, it's also gonna. It's an hour.
Could the people who were doing the quest for tell us anything about these creatures?
They carry diseases.
They carry diseases.
Oh. Cool. So,
So it could be a
remember, I
carrier.
need to make a perception.
could I take 20s on these, or is it like...
No. Because you don't know this is happening.
Oh, right, so...
And Barmag. The only name that's very similar to a Moogles.
Didn't work.
How rude. Ah, yeah, didn't work. Here is. I hope you didn't break it. Okay, so you two didn't see it anyway. So anyone that actually sees this is Joseph and Osa. At which point, you two will spot the two avian creatures dive bombing your group. At which point, you two are allowed into the surprise round. Give me 1 sec, because I move you between several maps.
Okay.
I have to turn this music off. I think you actually did break the API, because mine's not working as it should do. Considering I only did one of them.
Damn, these things are massive.
Massive isn't a size category.
Gargantuan is, though.
I'm assuming we'll
Probably
stay in.
huge.
Come on, restart. It looks like you just broken everything. Why did you do this?
You asked me to.
Okay, I'll just throw all this manually. Alright, this one on the left is dive bombing Remy.
Fucking rude.
Ooh, that's lovely.
Well, is he dead straight away?
No, that would be lovely. Alright, Remila, you will take 20 damage. And you will start to bleed.
Oh.
And this is when I get to roll something fancy. I did that a way around. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does this work? Um. Alright, so as this thing dive bombs you, grabbing you in its jaw, you start to bleed, and you feel as when it digs its teeth into you, just like the necromancer stated, there's definitely plenty of diseases in there, and you feel a little bit queasy.
Nice.
Goes to the other one, which is dive bombing Alessia. Alessia is bleeding, and Alessia takes 18 damage. Joseph, you can have a single action.
Okay, I just realized that I don't have anything set up for it specifically, but I need a reflex save from the one on the left as I'm going to use my materia to cast Arrow 2.
Can you say this, the first part of that again, please?
I said I don't have like any macros or anything set up for it yet, but I'm going to use Arrow 2, so I need a reflex save from the one on the left.
I'm pretty sure you still need a check to cast the spell.
I attuned it, so that's the one I'm using. I can still try to do UMD if you want me to as well.
How many ranks do you have in UMD?
Like 9, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, 9 total.
You also need to make a UMD to use it. It acts as a wand. So the DC would be 20. Alright. Using Arrow 2, you say?
Yes, sir.
The reflex is just for Squalled, isn't it?
Successful reflex save prevents the status effect from taking effect.
Alright. What is the DC? It's probably like 13 or something. You've just royally fucked up my API fish because I can't even reset.
Don't ask me. I just clicked on something.
I don't see what the...
It'll be the minimum, so it's like 13.
Yeah, it's a level 2 spell.
It looks like the API is stuck in a loop trying to do Remy's perception for some reason. See if doing it again does anything. Nope. Well, API is broken and I can't fix it. I can't even roll my... Oh, I can't even do my safety X that's tied to the power cards. Alright, they are unaffected by Squalled.
Alright, then they just take 3d6 damage. And that is, of course, wind damage. If that...
You still need to roll an attack roll. I forgot that as well.
Okay. I'll do that. Dex based, right?
Raise attack. Alright, yep, that'll hit and deal damage.
Okay.
And then... Also, you have your surprise round.
I'm gonna throw my axe at the orb to my right.
That'll hit.
And I'm gonna move here to be close to the mooks.
Okay. That's the surprise round.
No, it's not. I rolled it first into battle. It can act in the surprise round.
Can you say the first part again, please?
Barmeg First into battle,
yeah.
use a lay on hand, acting as surprise round. Where he will heal Remular. With this one, where's the fuck's it gone? And then we'll just 5 foot step there. What?
I'm just trying to fix this API. It's just not resetting for some reason. Does he have a space in his name? So that's on you. Okay. Oh. It's apparently now resetting. Forever later. Can I find the Docker daemon? Apparently there's demons in my API.
Demons, Jim.
The Docker daemon running on this host? Okay, now let me reset. Yep. Okay. So, to Avis on the left. Okay, let's go on from that. Everyone, aside from Barmag, needs to make a reflex save. As it lets out a... well, it smashes stick against its wings to throw out a gust of wind.
Re-rolling.
And yes, the power gods and affix has actually reset this time. Okay, apparently I did my double mute there. So Alessia, Fenrir, and Eric Further will take 28, whereas Ota will take 14. It will then... nope, it's fine where it is. It's going to stay hovering where it is. Alessia.
Alessia is going to cast a spell.
That is normally what summoners do.
So many ones!
The Totavis will attack opportunity you.
Oh, fuck's sake, I didn't know. Oh, shit, I'm dead.
You did.
I was thinking about doing it defensively, so I thought maybe I'll have reach, or maybe it won't.
It attacked you.
Yeah.
When can swift actions be taken?
Not right now.
Not right now, yeah.
Oh, shit, I'm dead anyway then.
Can't you transfer your damage to Fenrir? Is only one way.
That's the limit break. That's what I was saying, that's my swift action limit break.
Alright. You'll get hit for 18.
Yep, unless he is dead.
Does Fenrir go with you? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Fenrir will poof because I'm dead. Those who can't do much anyway because they're too far away. She'll 5 foot down and just go defensive.
Alright. The Tut Avis is going to fly up. It's now 45 feet high. And it's going to stay where it is. Joseph.
Joseph is going to do the same thing again. And fail, so he will be defensive as well.
That's a standard action. So you can't go
Never mind
defensive.
then.
So with a 1, you will lose all charges and the material go dormant.
Except for that I don't do that, right? Because of my special ability.
Does your special ability extend to materials or just wands?
Well, you said it just says when activating an item, you
Alright,
take a -10 penalty on use magic device checks with that item for 24 hours instead of being unable to activate it.
okay. Well, with a -10, you can still activate it, because DC is 20. But yeah, you gonna move, or is that it?
I'll stay right there.
Okay. Osa.
Everything decides to lag again, so hold on a second. Okay, now it works, I think. Cool, yes. Gonna have to use my swift to get my axe back.
You could have got it back in the surprise round.
Okay, sure. Then I would have gotten it back then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, I'm probably gonna frenzy. Actually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try it for the heck of it. This is 24. Not even close. But it's possible.
So you're saying there's a chance?
So I'm gonna frenzy and yeah, I'm gonna rage as well, cause why not? I'm gonna step here and toss my axe at the dude above me. Whack him.
That'll sufficiently whack him.
Then I get my axe back.
Mm-hmm.
Next
Remilar.
turn.
Which one?
The one next to me.
Alright. He will save.
And again.
Do it again now. And he will fail.
Haha! What? And then I'll throw some cards at his face.
Definitely worth for the stupid ability, and it's 50% going to be rid. You just wait until I have white mages. I can just heal this off. Same one, yeah?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure this will be down on 10 foot, so that's fine. Okay, first one will hit. Second one will
Is flat 40 for the second one, if that helps with the confirm.
Yes. Let me check.
And it's +1 because of 30 foot and all that.
It will help, but not enough.
Damn. Oh.
Yeah. So it won't confirm, but it will hit because it's a crit. I take it your +1 is not in the damage either.
No.
Okay. And what about Bayameg?
So unless she's dead then. She's not just unconscious.
Pretty sure she doesn't have 14 con.
Nope, she has 12.
Alright then, so I can't help you.
You can help her when she gets back up.
We will do this. Within 10 feet, so she will move down. He will move. Let's just move into there. Can he go that far?
He's at 15-foot movement speed.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, everybody has +2 AC and saving throws. Pretty sure that's a standard action. And then he will also use the lay on hands. Was it? Yep.
Leon House is also standard.
Oh, no, sorry, no. I'm just saying that uses one use of the lay on hands.
Oh, okay. So is that it?
No, he'll enter a shield off, giving himself some RS. One
What?
and then one for
What action is shield up?
swift action.
Okay.
It's just like stance. I'll separate these later. Do it up. So that's him done.
Alright. Goes to the Tote this on the left. He is gonna attempt to fly. He's able to. He's also going to attempt to fly again. Okay, so that's him done. Eric Foda.
There's not really anything she can do. She'll just remain here in defensive stance, not really being able to do anything.
Can she ready and intimidate?
She can ready and intimidate if they get within 30 foot of her, but that's if they decide to.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Nah, they're just gonna stay up in the air forever.
should do that.
Sounds like fun.
It's a sacred bonus, so would that go to everything? That's shared defense.
Sacred bonuses stack with other bonuses, but they don't stack with themselves.
No, I'm on about what does it actually. Does it help with your touch as well? Like, is it? That's what I'm
I
saying.
believe so.
Pass. I'm not sure. I think it only applies to normal AC. You'd have to look it up and find me a quote.
Yeah.
I'm not sure right now.
Todd Davis on the right is going to dive bomb Osa, and it will become in range of Eric Foda. No, it won't stop their action, they'll just become intimidated afterwards if you do succeed.
So is it in range?
Yes. So you can do your antagonize. They are not antagonized. Osa, you will take 18 damage, and you will start to bleed. I completely forgot I needed to do bleed for Rimila on turn.
He was
no,
healed though.
yeah, you got healed. Sorry, I just didn't take off the thing. There you go.
Can I have disease immunity if that helps?
Yeah, it does, and that's not doing it. You also take another. You take another 11 damage. Sorry.
So 18 and then 11.
It would be one attack, so 29 in total.
Okay.
And then we go to Joseph.
Joseph is going to drop his falcata. Actually, I don't think I ever drew it, so I'm just going to draw my bow.
You would have whatever weapon you'd have out, because you're going towards a den anyway. So you'd have your main weapon out.
Okay, well then I'll just drop it as a free action, and I will take a 5-foot step and draw my my longbow, and then I will take a shot at the one on the left.
You'll provoke probably.
I only took a 5-foot step.
For shooting your bow.
You probably want to go back a
Ooh.
square, not to the side.
I forgot about that.
Go there. Hopefully,
Yeah,
because it's
I'll
10
go-
feet in the air,
I'll
it
go
might.
I'll go up instead.
This is where you find out they have very long necks.
I can already see that.
Oh, they do have long necks, but even longer. They extend them. Alright. That will hit. And then it will go to Osa.
I'm gonna turn around and now throw my axe at the burp who just bit me.
Sorry for that loud noise. That will hit.
And I will stay where I am. So I have to get my axe back.
Okay. You will bleed. You will bleed for 8 points of damage. Remilar.
Still watching the other one.
Okay. Oh, so you don't have any DR, do you?
Nope,
Okay. Because bleed goes through if you do.
I do not.
Alright, he will be unfortunate in the first one.
And then throw some
Do you-
carrots.
Do you get... Does your part of Gambler still get a luck point back if they roll a 1?
Yes. That's
Okay.
just the actual gambler itself. Did he roll a
but,
1?
No, but it's just that some archetypes well, all archetypes replace things. I didn't know if you wanted it.
That's just the whole luck point thing. It's on the luck point skill itself.
Ah, okay. But he didn't roll a 1, I'm just checking.
And then I will... I'll carry on attacking the one. Which one looks more hurt? Can I roll on this?
You can roll heal.
I know they're both been hit quite a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a waste.
I love them 20s on things that aren't attacks. Okay, the left one looks the most damage, and he looks about below half health.
Oh, Remula's going to carry on that one then. And he will attack. He's flat-footed for the second one. Again.
Yep, first one hits. Second one will hit as well.
Yeah, flat-footed. And then... That's all Remula can do. And then the Holy Knight will heal, because why not? She uses a spell this time. There's a range or everything. Yeah. Cast defensively.
God damn it!
I don't even know
What's
what I have to do for that.
What spell you can... Cure 2. Okay.
Yes.
So that would be DC of 21.
What?
You go to the spells page, and there should be a concentration button.
Never mind. Failed to check. Spell failure. Do they ever get to get over?
I think you do. It might be in there. Holy Knights. I know they do something with some type of armor.
Nope. I've just controlled F spell failure and nothing happened.
Failed. Nope, doesn't look like it.
Wow. Is there feats for that?
Yes. Though, I think it's 2 feats. You need to get specialization, then you can get armored caster.
That's really shit. That's a standard then. Got all in my swift actions to help.
Oh, no. Found it.
Wow.
Because it doesn't say it properly. Holy Knight wearing armor does not affect her spellcasting ability. It should say spell failure in there so you can search for it.
So do we have that now then? Or?
Yeah, he has that now. That's just on their spells. When you go into the spells list, you can do tick boxes to tick off the spell check failure. But you still need to do your concentration check. Did you even do it?
20.
You failed by 1.
God damn. That's really shit. Like, that's quite low as well. What the fuck?
Wait, no, you're doing Q2, so it'd be 19, sorry.
It's caster level 2. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the second level.
It's spell level 2, yeah. So the DC's 19, so yeah, you do that.
There you go. So heal for 15 and stop the bleeding.
You don't
Okay,
have-
so do I have to succeed on the save or fail on the will save to get the healing?
You have to fail the will save to get the healing.
Wait, what? Why was
I'm
it again?
raging, so I'm not a willing target right now.
Oh, sorry. I knew.
So
Goddamn
the
casting.
two saves is for it's an ability, so I think that still counts though as a buff, right?
What's the what plus?
The buff Bama gives for saves and AC.
It's just
But-
20 save.
it would apply to that as well.
No, you're gonna say 50.
What, DC 15?
Yeah.
My wasn't that high.
If I knew that, I wouldn't
I
have.
bet it's high enough.
I could
well.
have just healed you with the class feature, which there's no save, so. Well, rip.
So you would take half.
That's still like half, which is...
Yeah.
7. At least it stops
Seven.
the bleeding.
Well,
It's
for
tough.
you, so it'd be half because you technically be an enemy. Yeah. So you take half, so 7.
So 7 and I'm not bleeding anymore.
Yeah, that's the main point. You're not losing
Oh yeah, that's good.
possibly 8 a turn.
I mean, I'm not gonna die. Not while I'm frenzying, at least.
And then we will. Where is it? No, you're not low enough for me to do that. Yeah, that's it. Don't want to use something else.
Alright. This guy is going to attempt a dive bomb.
Nope.
So not allowed. He's just gonna stay up in the air. Let me check. Action that is. Okay, yep, that's him done. He'll try and fly up higher. And he succeeds to get flying higher. Let's go a smidgen high. A smidgen higher. There we go. Unless, yeah. Well, egg further.
She'll 5 foot and try and throw her axe at the one that's 10 foot away.
Alright. Did you 5 foot step?
Yes.
Okay. Because throwing a two-hander is a full round. Oh no, she has a, she's a shield, she's only one-handing anyway.
Does it hit?
Yes.
Just take the damage.
Man, I could.
Where would the axe land?
Did it stay in it?
Oh yeah, does it stay in it?
No. So... 10... There. I guess the best I could do with just that.
Oh boy.
It basically does a very good spin, hits it once, and then goes to the other side. Goes to the Tot Avis. Is attempting to attack Osa.
Peric Volta? Oh no, I didn't. Never mind.
No, they failed. And you only have that, don't you? Yeah, okay. Ulcer's gonna get hit twice.
First one, don't tell me damage yet. I'm gonna flesh wound that.
Okay.
And I will bad drop the
So
second one.
if 28 is more damage, more than the damage I would take, I don't take the damage. If it's less, I take half and it's non-lethal. Why am I doing this to myself? Why do I have a million things open? Oh my god.
Oh, it's in there at the bottom. You should put that at the top so I don't have to scroll down.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so 28 would succeed. So you take no damage from that one. Then you want to bad roll the second.
I know it's probably going to hit unless it rolls a 1. So I'm hoping for a 1.
Okay, should we roll
My
that?
AC is 15 thanks to Bamako.
It will still hit with a bad roll.
Yeah, it's fine.
First one's negated. Also, you'll take 14 damage and you'll bleed. You'll start to bleed again.
Okay.
Joseph.
Joseph is just going to try to attack the one that's closer to the ground, because fainting does not work in ranged.
It does if you have the feet.
I looked and there wasn't a feat that I could see.
Either that, you can just do it normally. Because I faint with ranged attacks before.
Oop, that doesn't. The mark is not on there, so it's a. Hold on, I gotta figure out what the modifier. -3 from the attack and damage on that.
Minus what to the attack and damage, sorry?
-3 to the attack and damage on that longbow.
Okay. They will both miss.
Okay.
Osa.
Yep, gonna do what I've been doing and toss my axe at the guy who keeps trying to bite me. Does the healing from my axe get rid of the bleed, by the way?
Yes, it's magical healing.
Alright.
But I take the bleed before that happens, so...
Yes. Bleed is at the beginning.
Yep.
You will take 6 bleeding damage. Which one are you attacking? One on the left?
The one closer to me.
Oh, the one closer. Okay. Yep, that'll hit. You're done?
Yep, get my axe back and that's it.
Remila.
Carry on attacking the same one as me. And Farlah, can you buff? Not really, so Remila will just attack the same one as me.
Which one was that, sorry?
One on the left, the one I've been attacking all the time.
Okay, one on the left. So that's a... Oh, that's dead on the edge of your range, because you only have 5 increments with your throwing cards, don't you? If it doesn't change, it is 5.
25.
Do you get range increments?
The card shark. Got it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that'll be -2 then.
Yeah.
First will hit for what looks like max damage. It was max damage. And that will kill.
I'd throw the second one at the other, but probably missed anyway.
Yeah, it'll miss, but you can try.
Okay.
These cards are going to be annoying to find.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're throwing them in the air, it's like, where that's going to land?
Locally in the thing, but...
Well, if you miss, it's just flying off into the sky and landing somewhere over there. You probably get, if you revive a list, you just take magic and find them because you enchanted them.
Yeah. Yeah, not really sure what this guy can do, so...
You wanted him.
Oh yeah, that's fine now. I mean, like, I don't think there's all we can do here.
Ah. Keep trying to heal Osa.
I just use the class feature, so there's no save for it.
Yeah. But I think, Lay on Hands is still touching this.
This one isn't, though. Which is lay on hands, but at range.
Oh yeah, that's your divine thing, yeah. So that is just lay on hands, isn't it?
Basically.
Lay on hands
Slightly.
doesn't provoke, does it?
I'll have a look.
I'm like 80% sure it doesn't. But with all these changes, I just have to ask.
It doesn't say all about doing it.
Successful melee touch doesn't provoke. I found it. It's at the end.
No.
Yeah, it's fine. So that's fine. You can heal over that. Since it's a class ability, there's no save.
So heal 22.
Herself or an ally? I mean, do you count as an ally?
I mean, that's up to Primark.
What else, sorry?
I mean, that's getting into pedantics. They're like, if he counts you as his ally, but you don't count him as your ally because you're raging.
I count these people as my allies for my frenzy because if I run out of enemies, I won't have to attack these people.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and get healed. Is that it for Barmag? What's
Yeah.
with the 8 in the... Oh, that's his level. Remember to take out the charges for your low on hands, because that's your second one or something?
Oh, no, like, pretty much all the shit he uses to lose the lay of hand. I'm down to 4. I've used 3 already.
Egg Fodder. That fails.
I don't think you're going to be able to do it 2 sizes and you failed twice now.
Nope. She will just go
Yeah,
full
now,
defensive.
if it can be intimidated, now has a +10.
I thought you had a feat what allowed Femir to stay out when you go down.
No.
I don't know. It's been
Pretty
ages since
sure
I've
you
done
had
it.
something.
No.
What's her name? Well, Alex's character did because he used his summons per day.
Yeah.
But I don't know if LSG has that.
Pretty sure.
So is Egg gonna go get her axe or just what?
Nope, she'll stay where she is, go full defensive.
Okay. Octavius is going to attempt to attack Elsa. And will do so. It will bite into Osa, but get a very disgusting taste in their mouth, and he doesn't want to do the second one. Remy, you're not gonna badger on this one or not? Fish? I'll take that as a no, if he's just gone. Also, you'll take 14 damage and start bleeding again.
Okay.
He fell asleep again.
Joseph. The first one will hit. Also, you will take 8 bleeding damage.
Yep. Gonna throw my axe again. So how about the damage, eh?
It's fine. Alright, but we'll confirm and do. Would have been great if it was 66, but it's 68. Sorry, that healing wasn't there.
No, the healing isn't damage.
Is it not? I might be thinking
No,
of another thing we had.
If it really is, the healing isn't damage, it's just for Osa. It's just for the wielder.
I think I remember the vampire stuff we used to have. Or
Yeah, vampiric's different. Yeah, vampiric's different. This is just the materia.
And since you heal for 2, you stop bleeding.
Yeah.
How dare Kim come into the front room? Use Swift to get it back.
Yep.
Remy!
Full attack.
Fill in with not lead, because they're not lead cards. They're metal cards. Or they're steel cards, actually. And the first attack will kill. As it falls onto the corpse of Alessia.
Can we roll to try and get Alessia's body out before he falls?
Barmaid can roll reflex. Egg Photo can also roll it. I assume Jax just ran off, so I rolled Barmax.
No, man.
Well, I told you to roll. Oh, there it is. It is just a normal reflex, that's why. Barmac can pull the corpse out. He'll pull out his darling sweet. And you can get 6,400 experience. And after that, we shall take our break here. Alright, so after felling the Tartavises, or Avises, however you pronounce it, and pulling Alessia's corpse from underneath a falling Tartavis, what would you like to do?
pull out Phoenix down from Alicia's bag and bring her alive again.
Does Alicia have a Phoenix down?
Yes.
Then take one out.
That was the only one she had.
Might want to be stocking up. Also, put in 2 energy drain into your conditions. Though I think Barmac can help with the negative levels.
Nope.
Wait, in the conditions where?
In conditions, there's energy drain.
I have not to help with that.
Yeah, okay, right. But where's conditions?
On the top of the
Next
screen,
level.
there should be a drop down.
Where it says set buffs right at the top, the set conditions.
Okay, got it. And what, set it to -2?
It'd be
Pull it to 2.
It'd just be 2. I was looking at restore because I'm pretty sure restore does 1.
No.
Nope, it's just restore. Oh, then you have to go pay someone to get rid of those. I'm sure Barmag would want to heal Alessia as she revives.
Yeah. Give you a few heals.
G is currently doing a restart, that's why she's not here. Despicable.
Yeah, I'm probably never going to use Lay on Hands.
Why?
Because the Clemency is more healing, and it's ranged.
I think you actually mean energy drain needs to be -2, because I put in 2, and it puts my HP to 60. So I think you mean -2 in energy drain. So it's meant to be a 5 HP reduction. And my max HP is 50.
Let me have a look, see what you're doing. Oh yeah, energy drain is minus. Carry on.
Well, heal for 34.
Thank you.
Clemency's the same.
No, it's not.
Hey, it also adds your charisma. Oh, if you heal an ally, it's only half. No?
No,
It's an ally.
gain
She
half of that
also,
healing.
yeah.
Yeah, Clemency is just better.
Ah, no.
Is there anything that we can do to help them harvest their materials off of these guys?
You can help them hulk the Totte faces into the carriages, or carts rather.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot they're waiting to do it until they get home.
Mm-hmm. That's why they bought the very big carts to put the carcasses on.
The wording of Clemency and Lay on Hands, Clemency gives me an extra d6 right now. Because Clemency is 1d6 plus 1d6 per 2 levels. However, Lay on Hands say 1d6 and then every 2 levels after first, another 1d6.
That's just an extra d6.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Walk one step faster, yeah.
Clemens is just straight ahead.
Well, I can just make a note of it in Discord to look at it later.
He uses the lay on hands.
Yeah.
However, the lay on hands can be used as a swift action to heal myself. So that might be the payoff for that one.
Yikes. At least I got rid of that
Man, let the Moogle do it.
It's also going to be based on your character capacity.
That's something else.
I mean, still, I think now Barmag still won't have more than Fenrir, because Fenrir has a low because he's quad. Also, Fenrir is just kind of like dragging it around with his mouth because he doesn't have opposable thumbs. You all gather around the disease-ridden corpses and help the necromancers hulk them onto the carts. The necromancers will then sanitize the corpses, cover them in tarps, and are ready to return with you back to the city.
Yeah, that's cool.
As Alessia breaks her back. She probably gained herself a hernia.
I'm back.
Hello, back. I'm Napaz. Where's Jude?
Hooray!
Today's just one of those days where when one thing goes wrong, everything goes wrong.
I know those feels. I'm just reminded of the one game I had where I had 2 characters die in the same session.
Ouch.
Were you GM or were you?
No, I was a
playing?
player.
Okay. Did your character die?
Yes, I had a ranger who died, and I made a cleric whilst everyone was playing. We brought him in, then he died.
Oh, ouch.
It's fine. After that, I just made a wizard who specialized in being invisible.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
The GM caught on and then threw in a load of tremor sense enemies though. But then I could fly. Anyway, so you guys follow the necromancers back to Deregannar as another 2 hours go by in your trip. Getting back into the nighttime view of Deregannar.
Oh, it's late, guys.
And whilst the sun is setting low, plenty of people are sitting on the balconies of the high-reaching buildings, skyscrapers, and complexes, pointing off towards the distance as the sun sets off in the distance, and people starting to light the lanterns in the streets. Whilst
Sunset's late around here.
Well, it is summer.
Yeah, it's like 10 o'clock at night, though.
But that is meant to happen, or 10 o'clock in game?
No. It's 10 o'clock at night in game because we left there at like 6 o'clock at night, and then 2 hours there, 2 hours back, plus the in between time. It's like 10:30 right now.
Yeah, it's 9:30.
Oh, okay.
It's also summer, so the sun sets later.
Okay.
I mean, we can get into the whole bringing up a globe, seeing where the sun would set at what time, but I'm just going to stay setting as you get back, because it's a better scene to imagine.
Okay.
And getting into the city, the necromancers one of them will bring out a bag of holding, at which point they'll ask if you have a similar one, because carrying 10,000 separate coins is going to be difficult without one.
Here we have one, don't we?
Yeah. Yeah, at least one.
Speaking of which, did you happen to see my post, Nabaz? In the
Where?
FFD20 suggestions?
Oh, about the denominations of coins, yeah.
Yeah. Can we implement something like that?
I mean, I could, but nah.
Ow.
I mean, even if we were going with the Pathfinder, you'd only get a denomination of 10.
What's that?
If you were going to go with the whole Pathfinder denomination, the only thing you'd really get would be a 10 gil coin, or bar,
Yeah,
or whatever.
that's you're right. That's true.
It will still divide the weight by 10. Excuse me,
It would.
but like the only other thing would be pseudo checks or IOUs, because there are banks.
Or EFT.
But then, if I put in banks, I'm going to have to take some taxes from you, because adventuring rewards are not tax deductible.
Carry on.
Alright, so I'll assume you procure you produce your own bag of holding. Do you have enough weight to carry 11,600 coins?
Does anyone else not have a bag of holding?
Fenrir does, but it's kind of almost full up.
It's got 232 pounds in coins. Well, that's how much they're going to be giving you.
I haven't quite enough for all of that amount.
We could be encumbered. We could just use regular bags.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a new bag of holding, so I should be able to.
If you can't hold this amount of gil right now, the necromancers have a shop, so they'll say they can hold on to the money till you can hold it.
Okay.
Not only that, if you have a lot of rope
Okay.
and a lot of bags, you could attach more to Fenrir.
No, you won't have that. You don't even have bags on yourselves. All you have is backpacks and the bags of holding. You don't even no one's bought sacks. All you
This
got
is
is your
true.
pockets. So yeah, I'll just say the necromancers hold on to it until tomorrow when you can get another bag of holding.
Wait, I've got 40 pounds worth of saddlebags on Blasto. Is that enough to?
Yeah, same for Linnae, but
Those saddlebags only carry like 20 pounds, I think.
It's 20 pounds per side. And
Yeah, but that's not
come
enough.
in- They come in sets. But what I'm saying is, if we have, 40 pounds plus 40 pounds plus whatever's left off in the bag of holding, we might be able to split it. But if we could also just come
I
back.
mean, we're just gonna come back anyway, because I am going to buy a new bag of holding either way. So
Yeah.
just come back tomorrow to get our reward.
Okay. It's a little bit late now, anyways.
Alright, they'll hold on to the rewards. And you guys head back to the Howling Hoots and go to sleep.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Oh, so you can have the bed if you want.
I mean, it's a double bed.
It's a double bed.
Don't really see the issue here.
Okay.
Was also giving any healing after the fight?
Well, Barmac can just use the rest of his lay on hands to
Yeah.
max everyone out. He gets all of those back in the morning. So, yeah.
Okay, sure.
Since he has like 5d6 plus 3 or something, and he has 3 more of them.
So basically, I'm just maxed out.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take
Yeah.
it.
There's also spells to throw around, and everyone has enough MP anyway. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong symbol. Okay, the day will pass into the next as it goes into a hotter day. Not by much, though. And I think Alessia will get max, because it's your cast level plus casting mod.
Yeah, just checking into it.
Actually, you may be off of max still.
Yeah, still slightly off.
Alright. So, awakening in the next day, what does your party wish to do?
Unless
I'm
he wants to
looking
go look
to-
for person to get rid of this energy drain.
Joseph wants to go look for magical items.
So does also.
If you want to get rid of those negative levels, you would have to get Restoraga, which is 450 gil.
Paid!
Hmm.
I like how Barmax is taking the money.
Yeah.
And a lot of your shopping is all going to be done in the same shopping complex as the Necromancers, so you can get most things from there.
Yeah.
So if you're selling anything, put it in the chat. I'm not sure how much left you have to sell.
Yeah, let me check and see what we got. Group loot.
We have all of that to sell.
Yeah.
And that.
Alright, give me a few moments to work this all out.
55%.
Why dark, Jack?
The only thing that can resist it is light / holy.
We're being told where we're going, there are a lot of undead.
This was just a general thing. For the place like that, I'm just going to use my spells.
Why not just buy the holy one here? Because the only thing we can resist it is not melee. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but meh.
What do you mean, meh?
He means meh!
I mean meh.
Let the man buy what he wants.
He wants to be dark and edgy with his dark element staff.
And I can't change the element later on, and this is expensive as hell.
What what is the difference between a quad powered staff and a regular power staff?
This one increases the dice damage.
Ooh.
So like this would be, I can't remember, I think it's either 3d6 or 4d6. I think it's 3d6. And it costs the same as a +3 weapon.
Ooh, jeez. The good news is, after doing this a little bit, I'll only need to borrow like 800 gil if somebody wants to let me borrow it.
Alright,
If
selling
we
the
can find what
things
I
that
Oh,
selling the things that Alessio stated, that's how much you'll get.
yeah.
That's not a split at all. You could round that up to 1638. 0.9s.
So 410 then.
409, still the same.
Oh, okay.
Sadly, there's no show that's going to sell you power weapons. There's a shop. You want a quad? Do you even have that kind of money, Jack?
Yes,
He's been saving up, he hasn't spent anything.
that's how much money I have in total at the moment.
Let me check if they'll have that here, because it has to be this. Yeah, you can get that. That'll be 18,375.
There we go. And remind me about the dice, is it 3d6 or 4d6?
Quad adds 3 extra dice, so it'd be 4d6.
Thank you very much.
Joseph is going to try to find some goggles of night.
They will not have them here.
Oh,
Well, it's above the price.
what's that?
Jack, that's above the price.
Oh,
Aaron only goes up to 4K. So I have to do a roll to see if they have it in stock.
gotcha. Okay.
I wanna see if I can buy Back of Holding 2.
Electric storage loot. Okay. That is a much easier roll, though I think that also goes above. Yep, that will be fine. Oh, yep. They would have bags folding up to version 3 if you wanted. If you don't want version 3, they also have version 2.
I mean, I would just be able to afford version 3.
It's not just you storing stuff in it, so it could just be a party purchase.
I'll help.
I'm doubtful you yourself would just go
Yeah.
carry 1,000 pounds of stuff. You'd also have to check if 35 pounds is fine for your carry capacity. Should be fine. You have a lot of strength, don't you?
I mean, yeah, it's just would just go 20 pounds over what I'm carrying if I replace my current bag of holding. Which is easy enough. Yeah, sure, I'll buy the third version of it.
Do you want to split that up 4 ways, or?
I mean, if people want to pitch in, that's fine. It's gonna eat most of what I've gathered on my way here. But
No, I'll help. I don't need much of my money. Well, I do, but it's fine.
I will be right back.
No, yeah. I don't know how much of my money I need now. How much is scrolls?
I need
Sure.
my money, but I can't use it right now because they don't have what I need.
Jack, you buy a lot of scrolls. What's the price on them?
I do not buy a lot of scrolls, so I can't help you there.
You slag.
I do not remember how much scrolls cost.
I am looking it up.
But yeah, type 3 is 7,400 gil.
What level scroll is it?
2.
Level 2. Oh, I don't know how scrolls are made in this one, but there's like 4 different prices. It's either 150 gil or 200 gil each, depending on the source. And I don't know what the difference is. Let me go look at FFD20 and see if that one's got a different one.
What's Eric's fault as bonus doing? Intimidate.
$15.
Ouch.
Only one higher than me. Let's see.
Only 8 less than me.
Materials cancel themselves out, don't they? So what I'm
What?
saying is, if I have a dark element staff and I put on, for example, holy, it will cancel out the damage.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah,
it does.
yeah. However, you can have a dark thing on the dark staff and it'll stack.
Yeah.
I've returned. Sorry.
How much is it to craft buy scrolls again?
You could have just looked that up.
We tried.
I'm looking it up. In Pathfinder, there's 2 different prices for it, depending on who scribes the scroll.
It is the first column. Same as wizards.
150 then, for the
Yeah,
ones you were
that's
looking at.
fine then. So there'll be a half second level skill materia here. It's only a common materia, cast level 3, 6,000 gil.
Again, that's above the price, so I'd have to check.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, you have the handout for this place, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Arena. Base value, 4,000.
Here's a common one.
Doesn't really change anything. Well, actually, no, that's based on cast level. The common thing doesn't matter. They won't have level 2.
Perhaps get level 1 then.
What's the price of level 1?
4,000.
4,000?
Yep.
Alright, you're dead on the money there.
I think let's put the skill materia on
What skill material are you getting?
Well, first level's going to be diplomacy.
I would have thought you'd already have skill focus in that.
Nope, because I saw how cheap this was, so I'd rather get this than a feat.
Do you have an item to put it in?
My armor, shield, and weapon are all enchanted, so just gotta move stuff around because I've got materia which I haven't been using. For
You
example,
don't have a +3 item though, or do you?
no, but it's only level 1 right now.
Yeah, but you wanted to buy level 2, which would have done nothing for you.
Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, right, yeah. Well, no, my cards are only +2 right now. And my armor... Oh, no, my studded leather is +3.
Would have gone on then. So you're probably going to want to put this in your armor so it actually level up.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
I take it those 2 spells you typed were the level 2 things you wanted?
Yes.
Did you guys end up splitting the price of the bag?
I can afford to now. I've got like
Purchase.
6,000.
Paid all for it for now, and once we have the rest of the reward money, then just pay me back. They wanna.
Wait, what's this? What we're splitting?
I bought a bigger bag.
How much was,
43,
how much was the Beggar Harden 3?
7,400.
I'll hand you over for 1,850.
So will I.
Same.
I would, but I'm not a Prime member.
Right, I'm assuming no one has a +5 weapon, so I'm really tempted. I'm just going to sell this water materia. No, you're never going to use. I've only got one thing that allows me to use there. Yeah. Oh wow, I've got that would have definitely gone up to level 2 by now. Level 1, sorry.
Yeah, but it's not.
Nah, according to all stuff, I've got a 0 level lightning materia on my weapon for a long time, and it was only 130 experience from leveling up. I'm just gonna pull it to 500 and call it level 1.
Have you not been checking at all?
I forgot I had materia.
What you like?
And what's the experience gauge for a common one?
Common is level 1 is 0, level 2 is 500.
Oh, right. So to get to level 2, it would be 5 foot. You need 500 MXP.
Yeah.
Right. So 500, 500, and it can't go up unless I pull it in this thing. So that's fine.
It can be level 2, it just won't get any benefits or any more experience.
That's what I'm saying. But it wouldn't go to level 2, would it?
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
It would.
All right. So it's level 2, but it can't get any experience anyway. So.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, except for you have to take time.
Yeah.
You're already spending 2 hours to learn spells.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, more time than that.
The only other thing I could hope to do is persuade everybody to wait here for a little over a week, or a little under a week. I can't remember which.
No.
To craft me some gaggles.
Was Alessia not crafting anything in the carriage?
If she could craft stuff in the carriage, I would absolutely have had her craft those for me.
If I'm able to, then yeah, I definitely would.
If this was real life, I'd be facepalming.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's got to be of like uninterrupted work.
That's what caravan counts as when we're traveling.
Yeah, but what if we
you can
encounter
use
a
the
fight?
carriage.
It counts
can
for your
pause.
clear mind feat or whatever it is.
Yeah, I know that. But what if we encountered a fight? That would then interrupt whatever I'm doing.
Right.
That's why when you do the speed up, you get 100 gills worth every 4 hours. And if it's interrupted, you only do half the work, so you're still progressing on it. And I did say you probably want a carriage for making items or calm mind. See, if you are making items, you don't get calm mind. So when you're not making items, you do get calm mind.
Okay, then I'm definitely going to be crafting items then. Because Carmine's good, but I have a hell of a lot of ethers if I need mana. MP, I mean. So, sorry I didn't know that before. If I did, I would have crafted it for you.
Yeah.
If you want more time set aside for crafting or calm mind, you probably want to pick up a ring of sustenance.
A what?
A ring of
Ring of
sustenance. You only need to sleep 2 hours a day. As well as not need to eat or drink, but you can still can. This item.
Do they sell that here? 'Cause I'm buying it now.
Yes, they do sell it here. You will have to wait a week before it adjusts.
Okay. I'll buy it and put it on. Wait a week.
Do they have multiples
Alright.
of those?
So, your ring will be attuned on the 22nd.
Do they have multiples of that ring?
Yes?
I would also like to buy one.
Any particular reason?
Not having to pay for food and being able to stay awake longer.
I mean, for not paying for food, you get up to... I don't know, how much is this?
It's 25.
So after 1,250 days, yeah, you made your money back. So after about 4 years, you make your money back on food.
It's not really about that.
But yeah, you can be on watch for like 3 watches.
Exactly. That is more what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And then once I get my goggles of night, I will be much more proficient at
Being on watch.
spotting things at night.
Yeah, if you want to buy one of those, you can do so.
I would like to.
So Alessia and Joseph, remember to take out the money for it.
Yep. 8, 2, 6, 1.
It's also generally good for anyone in armor, because they'll be unarmored if they're sleeping. So I don't know if you want to get one for the cohorts or not.
Revila can spend the money for his, so he will do.
Yeah, she'll pay for egg thrower as well.
I will also hand. I just lost my mind. I'll hand Alessia all the money needed to start crafting goggles of night if she would be so kind.
No problem.
What is your total? This is the first one that I've done, so it's like, I think you said 5% for the first item that you craft, and then 10 after that.
First
Is that
item
right?
is free.
First
You said the
item's
first
free.
item was free.
Oh, okay. So then it's just the cost of the item to craft, right then?
Mhm.
Which is 6,000. So that leaves me with a little bit of money still.
I can finally use my macro.
Let's see if the macro does it correctly. This is where the macro just breaks.
Right, hang on. I'm trying to work out what the DC is just to make sure I can't fail it.
Should have that on the item itself, right? Du-du-du-du-du.
Damn. Nobody has 900 gil spare, do they?
I actually do.
Can I have it?
Nope, no craft DC. Caster level 3rd.
It's very hard for you, as long as you've been putting the skill points into spellcraft, it's very hard to fail this.
There you go, you're fine. Sped
Okay.
up crafting as well. So it'll only take me 6 days to craft, not 12.
Okay, Remy, how much did you need?
Ignore the crafting
900.
fee, you don't need that.
I missed it because you got stepped on.
900.
900, I will lend it to you then.
Can I buy a cloak of resistance +2 from anywhere?
Now there's the question.
It's 4,000.
Yep, you can get a cloak resistance +2.
Right, give that to the cohort. Remy I was left with 80 gil.
Alright. Are we just about ready to head off to Deregannar Manor again?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Before we do, I'd like to ask Balmog what they know about it.
Probably not a lot, his knowledge is really bad. But he has been
No,
there.
But he was there. He lost his entire party to the house, is what he was saying.
Can I also buy a cloak of resistance +2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
What have you put in your bag of holding, by the way?
What was that?
What have you put in your bag of holding free?
I just put my regular stuff and put the previous bag of holding for Linnae so that the version 1 can carry her feet. So it's currently pretty empty, the bag of holding 3.
Alright. Remila, give me a fortitude save.
Ah shit, yeah, my fucking disease.
Is there not a white mage in town that we can pay to get rid of that?
Possibly, but you forgot about it. So did I until now, but...
Alright, I can't see any spells on the Holy Knight to help with disease.
Didn't one of your divine arts do that?
Can I have a look at that in a second?
Holy Knight level 3, so he won't be able to cast it anyway.
Rip.
The spell is Cleanse.
Oh, how much is it to get rid of it?
Let me just check. It's White Mage. White Mage is the cheapest, that's what I'm going for that one.
They're all the same.
Huh?
Looking at it, all the who can cast it all get it at the same level.
Lower casts a level. Holy Knight gets
right.
it later. It is 150 gil for Cleanse.
Can somebody lend me 70 gil?
Yeah.
Remula has no money.
Okay, I need to do a cast check, see if it succeeds. Seems good, okay. Let me check what their thing would be. There's a slim chance of them failing. Alright, you are cured of your disease.
We're going into a place full of undead. Is it worth buying some scrolls to help us clean this? Because nobody can actually do it themselves yet.
Oh, did we already get our payment from the necromancers?
You can go pick it up now.
Yeah, I kind of already put that in Remula's money, so
Yeah, okay, yeah.
that's what me. I have no money left.
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
looking-
I assume that since we went to go buy stuff, that we were stopping by there to grab
Yeah.
the money. Grab a money.
It,
Okay,
it's all
fair
the
enough.
same building complex, so I'll just let you move it around as you wish.
So yeah, can we buy some scrolls of this? If anyone's willing to put the money forward for it.
Is
I take it,
Yeah.
I take it you wouldn't prefer a wand.
Yeah, if we can, but they're expensive as fuck, aren't they?
Yeah, but they have 50 charges.
True.
Let's see what the prices would be. So, one scroll would be...
oof.
So a scroll would be that with that check. The wand would be the same.
Wand would be 11,250 GP. Or gil, I mean. It's a third level spell, right?
Yes.
I assume we don't have that money lying around.
In the long run, the wand is cheaper, but like straight up cost, the wand is more expensive because you're paying for 50. But you get, like Barmag's calculation there, it's 7,000 cheaper than if you were to buy 50 scrolls.
Well, in that case, how many scrolls are people willing to buy? No? Cool, let's go.
No scrolls needed here.
Stingy
I also need to check if they even have a wand in stock. Because
Oh, that price, yeah.
they do not have the wand in stock, so you don't even have a choice.
I mean, I'm willing to pitch in for the scrolls.
There
Yeah,
might be an alchemical item. I'll check as well.
I've got like 1,300 gil. I would be willing to put in for it, but I don't know if we have enough money left over.
Like a little less than 5k.
Until my edits to alchemical items come out, which they should do. Actually, I'm just going to give you the new price for cleanse because they're going to get changed into mine anyway. So I think potions are actually going to be cheaper. But I can find it.
So if anybody's got 5k left over, which we know Remy doesn't, then we would be able to buy the wand.
Actually, no, the potion's still more expensive because of the level. So if you wanted, you could also get vaccine, but the scroll is generally better. You just need a check.
Well, you said without plus 11 they could fail, So +5 probably will fail.
I said there's a chance. Like people, well, they don't have much bonuses because this place goes up to cast level 11. It's up to you how you decide it. Diseases generally have lower saves than most spells, unless the spell itself changes the DC.
Well, it's kind of a mute issue because we don't have the ability to buy it because they're not here right now.
Who?
Gee.
I'm not here. I'm here.
Who's
Yeah,
not
man.
here?
What?
No, the wands. You said
No,
that.
don't
you
have
can get scrolls.
Yeah, the scrolls are the potion we can get. But
I think we should
I
get at least.
can't, yeah, I
some.
can't fail on the scroll, so
What is
So
the
I'm
DC
willing
for
to-
the scroll?
20 + 5. Well, D20 + 5. Oh, do you mean to actually use it?
Yeah, to actually use it.
It's on Barmag's spell list, so he can't fail it.
What's his? I'm pretty sure his charisma's 16. It's charisma 16, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure you can use it. I'm just double checking.
If not, Mackie has +20 to the check, so
Yep, he can do it.
yeah. So we can't fail
Who
it.
is this Mackie you're speaking of?
Damn it! I
Ah!
don't, why the fuck did I say Mackie? Fuck.
Yeah, I don't think unless they can fail it either.
Yeah, the caster level check to use it, because it's below his, well, it's above his level. It is Scrolls cast level +1, so the DC is 6. He is a level 5, he can't fail using it.
I'm good.
So we have 3 people that can't fail using it.
Exactly, so... But I can't, like I said, I cannot afford it, so you'll have to work out who's buying what. I have no money.
I can buy 2 at the max. If they cost... Oh no, the scrolls, or...
The
Scrolls.
scrolls, 375 each.
Okay, so I can buy a couple.
Yeah. If we can get like, I'd say 5 or 6 between us all, because Ulcer and Barmaid cannot be diseased anyway.
Barmag can.
Nope.
Does one of his abilities stop it?
Yeah, just the
Okay.
normal Holy Night thing, they can't be diseased, some other shit. Pretty sure.
Wouldn't surprise
I
me.
mean, I can buy quite a few.
Divine Health can't be poisoned, sapped, or diseased.
Then you're fine. You can still
How
be
about-
carriers, but yeah.
How about everybody that can buy some buy 2? Does that sound good?
The 6 of them would be great.
Right, well I'll buy 2 and keep them on me.
So I want to buy Me Too's, because I can just use them.
Oh yeah. Fish, did you take out the money for Leo Waltz?
Yeah, I did that when we did this.
Okay.
Like, so I've got no money left now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, 0 again.
Well, stop spending it all.
I barely spent any of it on Rem as it is.
You spent some on the bag. That's for yourself.
Ooh.
It's how you carry all your money.
How many scrolls are we wanting total?
Yeah, just to be safe, because we don't know how big this manor is, and we are going against undead, so there's probably a lot of chance of disease.
Manor's
So
very
least-
big.
Yeah, so I'd say 6.
I'm pretty sure it's
So
the same.
we can buy the 4 if Alessia bought 2.
There we go. And then I'd say put 2 on Bahama, Bagmag, got that? 2 on Remular and 2 on Alessia, because we cannot fail using. It's also a spellcraft check to use these.
If it's not on your list, the spellcraft is.
Oh, use magic device, sorry.
Use magic device is 20 plus the cast level of the scroll. So for these it'd be 5. So 25.
Ooh, Remular, good. I thought it was like plus 15 plus that.
No.
That's very high. Damn. Yeah, Remula could fail, but he probably won't. But yeah, 2 people, like, at least Barmaid cannot fail.
Well, Barmaid has a much different check. He has a cast level check,
Oh yeah.
which is 6.
We'll bought 6 of these altogether then.
Yeah, I paid for 2 of them. I'll hand them off to somebody who can actually use them.
Barmaid.
Yeah, you
Sure.
can split the 4 I bought to whoever.
You bought 4 of them, Osa?
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we've got 8 then.
Did Alessia buy some for herself?
I bought 2.
Yeah, she bought 2.
Okay, yes.
Honestly, it's fine. The more the merrier. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. We've got 8 of them then.
Alright, can you type in the chat who has the scrolls and how many?
Barmaid will take.
It sounded like you said Barmag's going to take 30.
I wish. I don't think he's stealthy enough to steal though.
Why don't Alessia and Bamag each take 4?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Since they're the ones that can use them.
No, what's your use magic device? Check.
Wait, mine's, I'm pretty sure it's lower than Remula.
Yeah, so give it to Remula then.
Well, hang on, what's your user magic device?
20.
Oh, mine's 21.
No, it's you have them then.
Okay, I'm 1 higher.
So instead of those numbers, you're actually having 4 on Barmag and 4 on Alessia.
Yes.
Okay. So when I asked put it in the chat, you put the wrong thing in the chat. Lovely. Alright, so after picking up Cleanse, I take it you're spending 2 hours to learn those 2 new spells.
Hell yeah. Because we know there's elemental damage in this place.
What?
Oh,
Who told
well.
you that?
I can't remember what they were, but I know they was.
The Varney. You never asked us. No, nobody asked either of their names.
It's only Jack. Ah, that's fine. So what? Yeah, what elements were there? What do you need to worry about?
That's what the Varney look like. They're jacked up owls.
Also, on the map, you've got Alessia and Joseph for the Rings of Sustenance. Aegthota's also got one as well.
So Barmag.
What about Barmag?
Guys, that bring us sustenance.
Does he? Okay.
Yes.
Eggphoto does as well, did you say?
Yes.
We call him because you mentioned the all armor thing.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to follow my suggestions. You can just ignore me.
I'd rather
I'm
not.
used to it.
I'd
You'd
rather
rather not
not
ignore
go-
the GM.
I'd rather not go down to 12 AC as well as ignore the GM now.
Yeah, you're fine.
Speaking of eating, I also stock up on rations and chocobo feed.
You definitely got the space for it now. Jack,
Yeah.
did you update the party loot? Or
Yes.
group loot, rather? Yeah, you did. Looking much better.
And if anyone needs anything carried, I have a lot of material space.
Lovely. I mean, Fenrir is feeling pretty empty now that I've lost all that gil.
Yeah, the party like completely dropped like 80% of its gil here in one way or another.
Well, it's fine. 4 of the party members never have to eat again after a week.
Yeah.
Or drink.
Or drink.
You still can, and you probably would too, because as humans, you eat for pleasure as well as this
What is that
necessity.
diplomacy for?
I don't even know. Wrong person.
He
That's
rolled
regular.
a 7.
Yeah.
What? What? What?
He's a talker.
Oh my goodness.
Those are looking like Nogmek numbers.
What's the...
Mm-hmm.
No, there's no violin in there.
Yeah. I actually speak to them. I don't just play music.
Playing music, it's just being cute AF.
What's the Xperia for the skill one? Experience.
It'll just be the minimum.
Oh, no, I mean to get to level 2.
You have the pages open, not me. What rarity is it?
Common.
Common, so 0 for level...
Yeah, actually is, yeah.
It's common.
Yep.
Okay, level 1 is 0. It
Yep.
needs 500 for level 2.
When that gets to level 2, my Intimidate will also be plus 30.
So getting a minus for pretty much everything.
Still very high, though.
Yeah, very high for a Moogle. Especially since you're not even adding strength into it. Alright, any more purchases or sellings?
I think we're good. Ready to set out.
Do you have Phoenix Downs anywhere?
have
I've got
two.
one. I've got at least one. Let me check.
I also should have at least one.
Nope, that Romila has one.
Well, let's hope no more than 3 people die.
Yep, I got one.
Alright, so you spend the 2 hours learning the spells, finish off your shopping spree, and head off to the manor.
Yep. On the way, I would also again like to ask Balmog what he remembers of the place and what
He tells
sort of
you-
things-
He tells you about as much as the bartender did.
Okay.
Though his team died inside the manor.
Yeah. He knows maybe some specific types of creatures that we might be facing.
Nope. His knowledges are terrible.
Well, yeah, but he might know what
No.
they are.
He knows I kill people. That's it.
Oh, got
Honestly,
it.
his only knowledge of the bonus is like noble and religion. Alright, +4.
Oh boy.
That's it.
Oh boy.
He knows there are monsters and that the monsters kill things.
Yeah.
And he must kill the monster.
From first-hand experience, yes.
Things go bump in the night.
And he's bumping back.
Depends how you think of bumping. As you give a very evil laugh.
I practiced.
You're just ready for the manor.
Absolutely.
You're all in there. Oop. Okay, so settling up into your carriage in Chocobos, you head off towards the manor. After 8 hours of unaccosted travel, you'll have 8 hours of calm minds. I think Alessia is maxed out in MP.
Or she could also try to start crafting too. Oh, yeah. Depends on how much MP she had to recover.
I mean, I can start crafting for it.
Now I need to move you between maps again. Because they don't give me enough space. Don't know why this doesn't play the music. I'll do it manually.
Oof, he's dark.
Oop. Come on, game. Nope. Game. Exterior. There we go.
Hey,
Get your
mine.
Get your This is mine.
That was mine.
This is mine.
You little thief.
Playing catch with the Hyodorch.
I was about to do the same thing. Just drop one on you.
You settle off your chocobos and carriage. leading them to the side and possibly tying them either to a stump or an actual tree's trunk. You make your way to the exterior of the manor, and at your very educated guess, it is definitely the manor, both from the description you were given before and the very inspiring stance it has in the middle of the plains. Just like described to you, the building has 2 stories. Inside the windows, you don't see much except some shadowy movement, and near the topmost windows are covered in a vile red liquid, though you're pretty sure it's not paint. There are no lights at your guess or even sights from the manor itself, besides a little flicker of a flame on a lantern next to the doorframe. You're currently on the outside of the very large stone walls, about 15 feet tall, atop which are metallic spikes and stone gargoyles. Within the middle, you see a very aesthetically pleasing to some gate with almost sharpened horns from the metal atop it and chains going across its midsection. There is a padlock still locked on this side, which is somewhat strange, as you know there was a group ahead of you, as well as Barmag's group having entered before. You're able to see somewhat through the gate itself, and you see a stone path leading up to the mansion, on each side of which you see relatively large circular stones marking the barriers of the path. And from here you can see the path verging off as it circles around the manor, though the wall blocks any more sight of such. A dark and twisted sense of decaying flesh and very dry and burnt grass fills the air, as well as the chill that blows it towards you.
Oh, excuse me, Ergotha.
Sure thing.
Take a 20.
I'm going to check for traps. You said take a 20?
He
Oh, no, check the traps,
can't take a 20 on that. No, yes. He can't take a 20 on traps, that was it. He can take 20 on disable this.
Okay, well, I was trying to check for traps first, so I have to roll that one still, yeah?
Yeah.
25.
You find 0 traps.
Well, roll it first before taking the 20, and then if you fail, then I'll give you the 20.
Okay.
I don't think... Can you do that?
What?
Well, he can attempt it, yeah, sure.
That's what I'm saying. He can attempt it on his own, and then
Yeah.
if he fails, the next time he won't fail. But if he does...
27.
29.
I believe... Let me double check on that one, because that one specifically might say different. Yeah, that does not include the +2, so that's 29.
You fumble around with the metallic padlock, hearing several clicks and scrapes of metal, though you're unable to unlock it.
Oh, man. So with Remy's
38.
help, that'll be 38.
And with the guidance of Remilar giving you 0s and 1s to follow, you're able to unlock the padlock relatively easily. The chains fall very slant and fall off the gate as it squeaks very slowly open.
Now that's handy, Remy.
Yep. That's literally the one reason I took it. Last time, you had to unlock something. It took you about 5 turns and like 3 hero points.
That was in the Crimson
The
Materia
lab.
thing, right?
Yeah.
The lab. Ugh. That was not fun. Who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Eggtharter and
Oh,
Isa will step in at the same time.
Oh, so squishy.
No.
She's a lot of health.
Only on certain occasions, but she's a lot less squishy than what she used to be. She gets hit a lot.
Can you remove
Sure.
the name of Iron Torch? It's just like... Why can't I just like get rid of
I can, sure. I'll do that after the session if you remind me.
I'm going to look out for
I did it.
creatures and stuff real fast.
You see a massive wolf going down the stone path.
I'm just waiting for when these stone balls turn into something else.
They turn into the 7 Dragon Balls, but one's missing. Hey, stop putting Barmag into the wall. I saw that. I'm watching you. What are you doing back there? As you move towards the manor, the gate slams shut very loudly behind you. And aside from the metal hitting against metal, you hear a rumbling of rock and the smashing of said rock as the gate pulls itself away from the wall, and the gargoyles animate themselves, crawling down the wall towards you.
Oh boy.
Could have warned us about this part. Mate.
This didn't
Come on,
happen
man.
last time, Kupo.
Goddamn mimic.
Oh, what the fuck?
I love this because the whole time you were describing that gate, I was looking at the picture on OBS. I was just like, I know that thing's going to emanate.
I mean, I knew that because I made this today. That's partially why I was having so many technical difficulties.
It's a.
That's why I also wanted to go first. I see how it is.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad
Well, I
I
did
got
have-
Farmag next to me.
Only partially because of that.
I did have a different image, but I remembered G had these. I was like, these images are much better. Ooh. Fix that. And moving slightly towards you, the gate animates its metallic holes and sharp ends as it shuffles around the floor, at which point it opens up its gates to reveal the chains whipping out as they attack Alessia.
Mate, fuck off. I just started living again.
I think you've had enough living. And we'll hit Alessia twice. For 26.
How many times did it try to strike her?
Twice.
Well,
Twice.
it hit you twice.
Alessia, she's not
I had
exactly.
no AC.
Okay.
For some reason,
That's-
it chose one Moogle out of 3, and it was the one
Well,
that's the squishiest.
Middle? Do you have any armor on?
No.
That's why.
What is Alessia's
No.
CMD?
No.
It's no, is it?
It's just no. It's 170.
Oof. Well, sadly, this guy has 666 bonus.
Damn it. 17.
and you are tangled in the chains and get pulled
Oh.
inside of the gates.
Fuck's sake, just leave me alone. Alright, so I'm tangled. What can I do? What are my actions?
You're grappled.
Great, so I can't basically do anything.
You can attempt an escape artist or CMB.
Yeah, no chance. I'm never getting out of it. I'm not even gonna try.
That's a good thing you got 2 other characters to control.
Can I even spell or not?
No.
I can't even put. Well, I can put Fenrir down, but I can't charge because Barmag's in the way.
You can blame Fish for that one.
I am blaming Fish for that one. That's why I said it. Move
Can't be
Fenrir
like-
to here, and he'll attack. Jesus Christ. What is all of these ones?
As Ferret moves to there, the gates will attack opportunity. And miss. And Fenrir will hit. And do no damage.
Yay. Egg photo will charge.
The gates will attack opportunity.
What, even during a charge? Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
attack. You can attack opportunity a charger. That's always been a
What I'm
case.
keeping out of is how many attacks opportunity it has.
That is the
Fast
question.
Yeah, this is second so far.
It will hit Eric Foda for 15. And what is Eric Foda's CMD? It should be pretty high.
Wait a minute.
To wait a minute? Oh. I can't beat to wait a minute.
$26.
Alright. Yep, you'll just take the 15 damage. And
Good.
you will
Uh,
hit it. What?
No, go on. You just keep going.
Okay. You hit it, but for very little damage.
And then as a swift action, she'll go into her defensive stance.
Gargoyle on the left is going to come up, say hello to Remy.
Hey, Birdie. I've got decent AC, so I should be fine. 27.
What is your touch?
19.
Okay, he will miss.
Huzzah.
Osa.
Question, can Alessia still activate limit breaks while she's in a grapple?
Unless they require to move, yeah.
It requires a swift action, so is that fine?
Should be fine. Just have to look at the text if there's any sort of movement involved. I'll assume it'd be fine.
It's literally just that, so Fenrir can take on any damage that she takes.
That won't help whilst you're grappled.
God's sake.
Well, you'll gain. Well. Oh, the avatar gets that, yeah, so it wouldn't help you there.
Fine.
Osa is going to rage and provoke the third attack opportunity as she charges for the gate.
Can you charge for allies?
Yep, while I'm raging, yep.
Alright.
I have shove aside,
Yeah.
which allows me to go through one ally as long as they're not adjacent to the...
I just imagine you jumping over him. See if you're
Yeah,
jumping over those
basically.
bars in the Olympics.
It's literally called shove aside, but I think jump over in this case works.
It will attack opportunity you.
Yep.
for 13 damage. And what is your
Yep.
CMD?
It is 26.
You're also grappled.
Dope.
Wait, 26.
Can I?
Hey,
Do I
Focus
just
was
lose
26
my-
and she didn't get grappled.
Well, maybe
Yes,
he
it rolled.
rolled higher this time.
Oh, okay.
It's like a trip, but it's a grapple. It's an attack.
Yeah, it's
Do
a
I
CMD.
just lose my attack, or can I use my bite instead of my weapon? It's not gonna do anything, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter.
Revilar.
So, we'll start with Bamek, who will do this. So you all got 9 temp HP and DR of 5.
Ooh.
And then... where is it? That one. Then we'll also do this onto Alessia. So for the next 3 rounds, he takes all damage you would take.
Thank you.
Then he will 5 foot step back because he don't want to take much damage if you don't have to. Remila will 5 step back because they don't want to be caught in the explosion. And they'll fortunately get, at least try.
He's saved.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pick out these all my luck points at the gates of this place.
Sure you can.
Remila will just attack the gargoyle looking thing who came for him. Flat blade.
They will both hit.
And then Meg will also go into one of his stances. Which one? Don't really matter, but yeah, he'll just go into his shield off. That's me done.
Joseph.
Joseph will shout, Bamag, set up a flank with me. And then
You could have said that on his turn.
He could.
yeah, I didn't think about it then. I will take an attack of opportunity to move there.
Okay. It will miss.
And then I will attack. Points of damage.
Alright. Goes for Gargoyle on the right. Gonna move on up and attack Fenrir. And miss. The gate's gonna have a munch on his captured foes.
Does he have to choose, or does he automatically get everybody that's in his gaping maw?
He has to make a CMD, but someone tells me he won't fail. It's a mimic, so the probably
It will. Osa, has your CMD changed?
It is 25.
25? Okay. He'll fail it on you. He'll succeed on Alessia. Alessia, you'll take 15 damage.
So I assume I take nothing and Barmark takes it?
Yep.
Thank fuck for that.
And he also takes 5 less because of DR.
They took 10.
Nice. Now, if he can get me out of this,
No, I've got about
I'll give him a special surprise afterwards.
from you.
Hey,
He already
can you
has
put
a
on the-
special surprise.
Can you put on the screen what benefits we're getting from him right now?
It's just 9 HP and 5 DR.
Right, okay, never mind.
That's it. No, it's not just yet.
So, this is going to be a weird one. I really hope it works, because I don't see why it wouldn't work. Can I swap places with Fenrir using that? All it requires is a standard action. Because it's the same as my Maker's Call ability, which summons him to my side. But instead it will swap locations.
No.
Does that require any movement?
It shouldn't do.
Is it not like and it's just like the spell? Summon?
That's the Maker's Call ability.
Doesn't say if it uses movement or just a whistle.
Exactly.
He doesn't have a whistle.
No, I mean like just whistling like, come here, boy.
I'll say that requires movement.
Oh, for God's sake. You're just saying that just to kill me.
No, I've only killed you once.
Yeah, that's why Revelar's got a shitload of points in escape artist.
Yeah, that's wasted on Alessia. She'd never escape. It'll take too many points.
Not really. Just get skill focus as well, and then there you go. That's at least 16.
Well, Alessia's not even going to bother doing anything then because she can't do anything.
Herc Photo can try provoke so they don't keep hitting them.
Already on it.
Give me 1 sec. The gargoyles are antagonized for 3 rounds. The gate is not.
Okay, she'll just go full defense.
You called their mothers pebbles.
Good, because they are.
What about Fenrir?
Fenrir will 5 foot back and attack the gate again.
He doesn't have reach.
I know, he's not using that attack, he's using his ranged attack. No, he's not.
Just explode in your mouth. Alright. Goes to Gargoyle on the left. It's going to move. Let's check. Yep, it's just going to move, which will provoke from Joseph. That'll hit. What is Photo's touch?
20.
Right, he will miss.
Does that do precision damage for...
He's not flat-footed.
Okay.
Elsa,
So what do I have to do to get out of here?
it's either a CM B or escape artist?
Let's try a C and B.
Nice.
That's good.
Not
Yep,
awful.
You break out.
Does she get to choose where she lands?
Well, depending on facing, that's the only way she can go.
Does that take all my
Standard.
hunter? Standard. Okay. Don't really have anything I can do with a move. So I guess that's it.
Alright. Remilon.
Oh.
Someone tells me Joseph wants you to 5 foot step down also.
5
Oh,
foot
oh.
step. Like here? I mean,
That
I
would
can
be
5 foot
nice.
step if you want me anywhere, then sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
because Joseph don't like to speak, I'm pretty sure he wants flanking.
It's not that I don't like to speak, it's that normally I
I
have
mean-
kids in the room or
That's-
able to be heard. Right now they're gone, so I can speak.
This is not flanking.
Yeah, no.
Shit now.
I mean, I could.
No, it's
Stay
more like
here.
Joseph.
If I stay here, I can get flanking with Bahan and
No,
Joseph
it's more like
can
Joseph
move here
wants-
to get with.
Oh, yeah.
Deregannar.
I did not say Eric photo.
Ah, yeah, that works. Either way
Yeah,
works.
I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Yeah, I just didn't see him. Yeah, well. Down. And then he's just going to attack as well. So why not? That's how the guy go get this thing out the way, hopefully.
Do these things count as constructs?
Mm.
What?
Any of these things?
You get more knowledges.
I'm just asking because I just read the type thing.
What are you using?
Duration.
Oh, that's Barmag.
Yeah, sorry.
I thought that was you for a second.
No.
Like, you don't have a nice sword.
Speaking of which, what knowledge would we need to roll for this?
Give me ornamental. The first attack will hit. And second will miss. If you want to roll knowledges for the gargoyles, it is... Knowledge nature.
Okay. And the gate.
Knowledge garden design.
Is that the only one with nature?
Apparently.
Yep.
It's so weird going between all these groups.
Alright, well, if that's
Yeah.
the case, then I'll go reroll that.
No, I said you move over reroll.
You,
So
you
Too
it's
are,
late, I've already rolled it.
Why?
Alright. You are going to go for a very large dungeon, and you know how many places there are here. So I would suggest saving some stuff for later on. However, with
Bit
15, you will know what these are. You can get one trait. They are gargoyles. Seemingly carved from a dark grey stone, this sinister, crouching humanoid resembles a horned, winged demon. Also, that image is drawn by GB. You can tell because it looks a lot better than all the Pathfinder monsters of gargoyles.
I don't go that far.
What would we need to roll for the gate?
Everything I found is worse than this. It doesn't really help that a lot of the images I found are like from books, so they're like 100 by 100 pixels. Anything else
They
is
might be lower quality because of scans, but
eh. Oh no, Pathfinder has a online PDF as well. Like a
So yeah, we'll learn a
an
special
actual
ability.
electronic one. Just one special ability? Okay. I read that name totally wrong then. Don't think that's... yeah. Alright, you'll know that they have Bloody Claw. 3 times per day, a gargoyle forms a Crimson Claw, draining the life force from their targets. With a melee touch attack, they can deal 3d6 shadow damage and heal for that much, and you'll also take 1 point of ability damage to a random stat.
I'm sort of tempted just to use a proper blue mage one day.
Yeah?
But some of
There's-
these monster
there's-
spells are disgusting.
Yeah, that doesn't even have a save. If he hits you, you just take it.
What I mean, it's like,
Jeez.
the fuck?
Oh,
But
yeah.
again, at the same time, if you don't run into the right monsters, you should.
You still get 1 every level. I think it's 1 a level.
Dude is one of them. What states like he gets less, therefore he only gets 1.
Well, the Primal Mage I don't think gets any, because he has to eat
Yeah,
monsters.
yeah. He has to eat the monsters, but gets all of them.
So that's all you know about the gargoyles. You can also roll for the gates. Let me just double check what the gate is. The gate is knowledge dungeoneering.
You know.
Oh, Joseph was straight in there.
I half expected it to be there, and so I was like lingering on the button for my macro.
Alright, Joseph, you get 1 trait.
Special
And
attack. Well, actually, I already know.
you will know that this is a Deregannar gate, a demonic gate with metallic horns and glowing red eyes. Malforming into a monster once opened, it kills those who dare enter through it.
So I know it's got some special attacks, like
The type, because Bama can, well, if it's a certain type, Bama can go over it. If you don't mind.
what was that?
this?
If you can get the R type,
Oh yeah, DR type. I assume I know what it is, and I
How
have.
many traits are we learning?
1.
Just
Wow.
one.
Yeah, okay, DR type.
Which I'm assuming is it's adamantine,
You'll know its DR is adamantine.
which I go through. Remy's cards go through. Okay. Is it still Remy's turn?
Yeah. I'm gonna get rid of the gargoyles first, but I can't use my good cards because everybody's there now.
It's fine.
So I'll just do this one. On the gargoyle.
Ooh.
Well, I
Well,
don't have haste. Ignore the haste one. But yeah, say the rest.
I don't know, I think I'll ignore the rest as well. Which gargoyle? The closest one.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure it's flat-footed for all of everything after the first. But 11 probably won't confirm.
Does your flatfoot apply for every attack, or does it only happen once a
It starts off at 1, but then it goes up. Let me just check. But I'm pretty sure the only thing that's too low is the confirmed crit on the BAB.
Something about a crit on the BAB?
I'm I'm assuming that's the only one low enough without the.
Well, they all hit. It's just a question of if your flatfoot would actually affect all of them for your attacks.
So it's 2 right now. So 2 attacks per turn after 1 hits. So the first one, if the first one hits, is flat-footed. Then next one. Then
Yes, it's not flat-footed up. Yeah.
No, and then if that one hits, it's flat-footed once more.
First one hits.
So it gets flat-footed for the rest then. Is it dead or? If not,
The 2-weapon fighting will kill it.
I'll move the next one onto the gate then. 10 damage, adamantine.
I don't know, I might switch it to yards because now you're dead. Yep, that'll hit. And that'll do damage. That you done?
Yep.
Joseph.
Okay, well, Joseph is going to attempt to. Oh, hold on. Let me grab my island torch too. He's going to attempt to tumble to here.
Alright.
Just so you know, if you want flanking from far, so you gotta be there.
I can only move 15 foot with
Yeah, I know,
acrobatics. And I was hoping
Oh.
that Fenrir would take a 5-foot step down this way.
No,
On
the
his turn.
gargoyle will move in the way.
We'll find out.
Yeah,
The gates will attack opportunity.
okay. Because I believe that this is still
Yeah.
flank.
Yeah, that's through the middle. And he will miss.
All right, and then I will take. Oh, that's not my character sheet. I will take my 1 attack on the gate. Do 11 damage.
That'll miss.
Oh no!
This gargoyle is going to move, which will provoke from Fenrir. The gargoyle is flying, by the way.
Dang it!
Sorry, say that again.
The gargoyle is provoking from Fenrir. It is flying.
Oh, there goes. That can move down there. 5-foot step to help us out.
I think that's a no, Chief.
That will hit.
That's not a no, Chief.
It does very little damage.
Does it trip it though?
It's flying, can't be tripped.
God damn it. I mean, can it... Wait, has it been hovering this whole time? Can it
Yeah.
not be tripped before it starts flying?
Before it starts flying, it doesn't provoke. Only provokes on the square after it moves.
Oh, okay.
And it will attack Ekvoda because it has to. And this goes to the gates. Who is going to attack Joseph?
Okay.
And will miss.
Okay.
Right, sorry, is it my turn, yeah?
Yes.
Egg though to 5 foot down. Therefore giving flanking for Osa. She'll
And
continue to stay in total defense. And Fenrir will attack the gargoyle.
Fenrir could actually. Oh no, there's a big old rock in the way. Never mind.
I heard Joseph say gargoyle. Alessia, are you attacking the gargoyle or the gate?
The gargoyle.
Okay.
Well, I said the rock. There's a big old rock in the way because if he stepped up. Oh, you guys can't see that. Never mind. he could take a 5-foot step here, but it would be
That
the rocks
hits.
in the way.
yeah. That's
Also
what I was saying.
could have attacked before Exoda moved, but
Is also true.
I'm confused. What are we waiting for?
Is Ekfo not doing anything?
Make 35 foot down and stayed in total defense.
Okay. Osa.
let's full attack this gate. Wait, flanking. There's a crit in there.
Is your axe adamantine?
Nope.
Okay.
The bite probably doesn't even do enough damage
Probably
to
not.
hurt it.
Well,
The-
we don't-
Maybe
The
if you
crit-
back.
I need to actually check on this one. Okay. Crit roll confirm.
Nice.
Those three will hit. The bites will also hit, but the bite will do nothing until you get some adamantine molars.
Okay, that's me done.
Remular.
Bargmag will just 5 step over and attack this thing with flank. Oh, what if the fucking thing wanted to work? It's doing that thing where it's like, when I'm on the page again, it'll just always scroll to the top, and I don't know why. So I can scroll down, but then it bounces straight back up.
Did you accidentally click on your scroll bar?
Oh no, it's like, it's not. It always does it. It's fine. I've opened it as a tab and it's working. That's both flanking already.
Hopefully that'll kill it.
Those are both hits. Still alive.
Remular will throw cards down with the gargoyle.
First card will kill the gargoyle.
Second onto the gets, and BAB onto the gets.
Let me double check. The 2-point fighting will hit, BAB will miss.
I'm assuming it's flat foot still, not that low.
Oh, not enough.
That's me done.
Joseph.
Joseph will full attack. That is including flanking already.
Come on, there we go.
Wait, let me double check that is. Yeah, it is including flanking already. Okay.
And the second attack will kill.
Yeah. $10, $20, $30, $40, $50.
The gates and gargoyles will fall to a lump of rock and metal on the floor.
Goddamn gates.
59 points of damage and 4 points of strength damage to that damn gate. How long do these temporary hit points last?
It's gone now. Literally 3 rounds.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's just a gate, unless you're alive.
Alright, Alessia's got no charges left on her curing belt.
But she's okay now, so that's good. Anybody else hurt? No, I think we're all good. Oh wait, why did Eric go?
No, that's
okay,
alright, I pressed the wrong number.
Why did you just take so much damage? Now, is there still a gate in the wall over there?
Wall over where?
Here.
No, it's because this is an actual map. I can't edit that.
Right. That's why I was asking.
No. That gate was the one you just fought.
Okay.
So it's no longer there.
Yeah, sorry, I would do the cohort's experience, but I don't know
Happening.
the thing. Thank you.
You have more experience than Outfire has more experience than Bar make better. So you'll have to add it onto yourself, but I've done the actual calculation of how much you gained. I'm hoping you added the last one on as well. See? Barmaid's just going to sit in the back and keep people alive.
Well, apparently that's right.
It's useful.
Why have we got such a huge experience difference?
Because I'm new.
Oh, okay.
He's died.
That's how we were classing it as a death rather than on purposes of getting a new one.
Okay, got you.
But Remy last score, so high, it doesn't matter. I think I'm good for another 2 deaths before it even matters.
Well, it will matter when you get a higher level because you need higher and higher leadership to have them at at 2 levels below.
Yeah, but right now I only have a +2 item to my charisma.
So it's only going to matter when you're like level 18 or something.
Yeah,
It's a way off.
if we ever even get that far. I don't think I've ever seen. I think it was like 15's the highest in any campaign.
Yeah, I think the highest I've got is 15.
More of 15 for leadership?
No,
No, level in a game.
character level in game.
I think Chaos and Alpha was 16.
That's it?
It's either 15 or 16.
I was gonna say, I don't think I got 16.
No. But as you finish off the entrance, we shall end session as you move towards the manor.
Excellent.
Can we say we take a minute before we enter?
Sure, what do you want to do?
I can,
Because
get
I'm
rid,
exhausted.
I can get rid of that.
We can play some cards.
I mean, literally, it just takes a minute.
What's
What is
this?
it? Oh,
She's
That
raged,
makes-
so
That makes I frenzied raged, so I'm exhausted
Yeah, that's right.
for a minute.
this is a case of whilst we're in a fight, say if like your rage ends or something, I can get you out of your fatigue instantly.
The only time it's been a thing was again with Crimson Materia when we were racing the hallways. And I think even then I was just fatigued because I was only raging or something.
Yeah, but now you can do both and whatever. I can help get rid
And I've
of.
been doing both, but yeah. But
Yeah,
if it
I can
becomes a
lower
thing
you.
like inside the manor, then sure. But right now we can take a minute.
Yeah.
And we're not playing next week, are we? 'Cause I'm pretty sure someone was off.